Lagi. In my life. Huh? Nora. Hello, good evening, Ma'am Nora. I need you. Kumain na kayo? Kala ko matapang ako eh. Hindi pala girl tapang. Eh? Low, 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 low. Makaturturog kan. I know. I'm eating. I'm eating. I'm eating super spicy. Super spicy. Madamat bingay? Bingay? Yeah. Spicy. Indomie. Kanina pa 'to hindi ko kaya. Sobra, sobra tikwana, gasang na kasla ngay di kasla di kwan ti Korean. Indomie daytoy, Indomie. Sabali di naalak nga Indomie, sabali di naalak nga Indomie, sabali daytoy. Ah, nangan kayon kade? Ay, bingay it means pangan, balatong si daot. Bingay, anya ti Ilocano bingay diyay ti bingay. Gemma Romano, hello, good evening. Yan sa mga gustong umakyat diyan at makipagkwentuhan, come on. May kayon ta, ag-istorya tayo man. Nyatikan ka ninyo. Nangan kayon, saklang ganyan nga nangan. Di work kog gamin, nag-cancel ti diretso nga talo nga nag-cancel. Di enjoyak nga ag-live. Ang mga anak mat dikmat nga ma-enjoy. Agong unget mo't di kadwak, agong unget tapay kanong agbirok tak ti makan nga kan nga han nga makan. Whew! My God! Hindi ko kaya eh. Nagasa nga talaga data. Napada sa'yo daytoyon? Indomie nga spicy? Brett! Come on, Brett! Get in. Aginaw ka aya. Kaslama ay sa kumano aginaw? No kamano aginaw? No kuma aginaw? Miracle baby. Miracle Baby. Ah, ampunin mo no babae, kunak garod, imbag ko man no aginaw. Miracle Baby. Hanggang tatakat hantay mo't nga rumwar. Ako naman naghanap ako ng lalaki, naghahanap nga ako ng mapag-anuhan, mapagkunan ng lahi ng lalaki. Naghanap ako ng mapagkukunan ng anak na lalaki. Sana nga may magbibigay. Kas ano ka nga agsikog no awan ti mangkwakin ka. Kas ano ka nga agsikog no awan ti mangsikogkin ka.
Hello. Hi. Whoops.
What the?
What the
What
heck?
did you do?
I don't know. If you stop your camera, you go away.
What's going on? Yeah,
Because,
just turn off the camera.
because you put it to where you can only have your
Yeah,
camera on.
I did that.
Why?
You don't have to turn off your camera.
Then
No,
I can just have
now you
audio.
can.
There we go.
Yeah, don't turn off your camera.
I just did.
They
I
cannot
don't like having my
hear.
camera on all the time.
No.
Yep, it's gonna be off.
Where are you?
It's gonna be off.
Come on.
No, I'm not turning my camera on.
What's going?
Yeah,
Brett, come
you're the one that
out.
put in the settings. So don't ask me. You're doing it.
There you go.
I know a couple people have done it
Yeah.
on accident. They're
How are
like,
you,
"Whoops,
brother?
I'm okay." I mean, I still in the
Wait,
hotel.
hold on. I cannot hear you clearly.
Well, I have a USB microphone. Oh, he can't hear me. I talk fairly loud
Yeah.
too. Oh, that's what
Hold
you
on,
don't
I
have
cannot
there.
hear you.
I have those same headphones. I think.
My headphones? Sorry?
Yeah, I have the same ones. Mine don't have the microphone on them though. Mine just have the. I think they're the same ones. I can show you them. They're right here.
Oh, it's not built in. What's that?
This is the same. I have the same headphones. See, I told you.
Oh, yeah, the same.
Yeah. Mine are
Easy.
the yours has the
I
microphone
got
though.
black and you got gray.
No, mine are like see-through with the copper wire in the middle. Or they're braided.
Oh, it's
They're braided.
transparent.
They're braided. Yeah, they're the same thing, but yours has a microphone on them. Mine don't. Mine have different tips on them too.
Yeah.
Mine have the memory foam tips are better.
Yeah, you don't have microphone. This one has
No,
like
because you can
it
buy
doesn't
them.
have microphone.
You can buy these with or without microphone. I didn't want a microphone in mine.
Yeah. Ano, kapatid ko to, brother Brett.
Yeah, I paid like $10 for them things, like less than $11 for them, off of like Amazon or eBay. I remember.
Yours kind of cheap. I got it like 1,400. So it's not $10. No, it's not. It's 20.
You can buy this brand of headphones. They make like probably like 30, 35 different styles of headphones. This company, they come out with headphones like every few months. They come out with a new style.
Is it on sale?
No, when I bought it was regular price. Depends on
Brett, ano to si Brett, matagal tong subscriber.
You go on Amazon or you go on like eBay and you look at the best price and then you buy it. They took like about a month for me to get them, but they were cheap.
Oh, it's bleeding, yeah. Matagal siya yung nagla-live ako, siya yung nandito, siya yung
Chris S has the same brand too, the KZ headphones. He has the ones that were like he paid like $35 or $40 for his, but they're a metal and they have 2 armatures and 2 drivers in them. Mine just has, you're like the ones you have too. They have just the bass, the acoustic tube, and 1 driver in them. one like 6 or 7 millimeter driver in them.
Oh no, I know the reason why yours is cheaper because you don't have the microphone, right? You don't have the
Yeah, I don't have a
microphone.
microphone. The microphone you pay a few dollars more.
No. Yours like this one has a microphone.
Yeah, I could have got one with a microphone, but I didn't
Yeah.
want a microphone because they had an option. I could get the microphone, the cord with a microphone, or the cord without. And this is not the original cord either. This is not the
Yeah.
original cord. This is the upgraded cord.
Mhm.
The other one was just like a dark like color covered rubber. These ones are actually the upgraded cord. My mom has a pair of KZs too. They're the ZSTs. They're like they came out like a year after these ones did.
Yeah, this is my second one. Last
But
time like
they
it's
make so many
like
headphones. I'm
sold out
saying
already.
they release headphones like every few months. This company, and it's a company out of Shenzhen. How do you say it? China
Engine,
is where
yeah.
the company's from, and they make good
Naku, non-stop
electronics.
yan
Believe it or
'pag
not.
nagsasalita
That's
yan,
where
non-stop
the
yan.
Xiaomi. That's where the Xiaomi phones come from. That's where there's another brand of phones. All the Chinese phones come from Shenzhen, China.
Mhm. Hold on. Brett, they're asking you to say like, "I love you, FLM brother, malakas." What was that? Wait, hold on.
Which one? I love you,
Yeah,
FLM
this
brother.
one, the FLM supporters asking you to say the FLM lang malakas.
I don't know what that means.
FLM lang malakas. Say FLM lang malakas. Ang
FLM long malakas. Not that hard to say. Well, what's that mean?
FLM lang ang malakas. Like he
What's
is
it?
the best.
Oh, I
He
don't
is
know.
the strongest.
I don't follow that stuff, guys.
Malakas is strong.
I was on like Guy Aaron Daly's channel when she would just do like StreamYard and just chat with people for like for like about a year or a little over a
Yeah,
year, and then she changed to FLM support. But I've known her since September 2019.
September.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we're good friends. I don't like message her much, but I could if I wanted to. I love
yeah,
my Carter and Day like a sister, so
that's right.
mhm. I would go visit her.
When met ni man, agtrab trabaho nak, isu aglablabanak, agdaldalos nak, isu ti adda ijay live nga mang-entertain dagi ijay viewers ko. Tukas lasudan ti
Yeah.
naka-live.
Why
Kasi
do
la
three people go
sobra
live
sana.
within
Yung
like
yung
5 minutes of
girlfriend
each
niya
other?
kasi is Deborah is
Yeah,
like
Deborah,
Cebuana, right?
Deborah, Deborah,
Is
where at? Yeah,
Cebuana.
that's how I
Yeah.
say it
Girl
because I'm American.
yeah. Girlfriend niya kasi is Cebuana.
She's in
So, dati yung girlfriend niya
Manila
is
right
taga Las
now.
Piñas,
She
kaya
lives in
lang
Manila. She
nag-change
was in
sila.
Pasay City.
Pasay?
Yeah, she lives with Jean Piang. If you know who she is,
Now?
she's a YouTuber too. And then they're housekeepers, and they live in a nice condo. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like a two-bedroom condo. They her and Jean sleep on bunk beds.
Mhm.
They share
Yeah,
bunk beds.
that's how housekeeper
And it's right by. It's
lives
right
it.
by. It's fairly close to the airport. It's like about a half an hour drive from
Uy,
the airport.
shout out kay GV Kimaki Tandok. Yeah, Zindagi Life 143 and North Tobago. Jeffrey Gaduay, wag kang tumawa diyan. Gusto mo halika pumasok ka dito, makipagkwentuhan ka sa kanya. Minsan talagang napakabilis niyang magsalita, pero 'pag pakinggan mo ng maigi maintindihan mo naman. Mahirap mag-Tagalog 'yan. Yeah, mahirap mag-Tagalog kasi nga hindi ko alam, does Deborah teach you Tagalog,
Oops, turn it down a little bit.
Brett?
Yeah. What?
So what Tagalog can you speak? What Filipino
Tamsack,
language?
Salamat, Gi Gugma Ko Ikaw.
Ilan?
Or no, or that's actually Bisayan,
That is
um,
Bisaya, brother.
but I can say like Mahal Kita,
Oh, here comes
Mahal
my sister
Kita.
is
But
here. Hello, love you, sister.
I love Deborah. Yeah, she's there.
Yeah. Yan ang girlfriend, si Deb. Maubos ang English na mo dyan, ma'am. Okay lang yan. Nakakaintindi man yan. Siya yung magsasalita, makikinig lang ako. Yaya lang ako at siya ang magsasalita. Right? Right, Brett? You're going to
Mhm.
entertain them and I'm just going to listen to you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm gonna be speaking English, so
Hmm.
you're gonna get a lot of nosebleeds.
Hindi ko nga alam kung paano sila nagkakaintindihan ni Deborah
Be
eh.
a lot of nosebleeds.
Kailangan si Deborah ang ano, ang dahilan kaya hindi niya tinuturuan na magsalita ng Tagalog. You have to learn Tagalog from
Mhm.
Deborah.
Well, she doesn't speak Tagalog though much. She speaks Visayan.
And you have to learn Bisaya.
I did. All I know is Gi Gook Makoi Cow so far,
Ay,
which means I love you and Visayan.
ay,
So someone else taught me that I know this. Some other
just
lady I know that's
insist.
Visayan taught me that like
Yeah,
last month. There's
right?
this lady that I've known for a while, known her for
Okay.
almost a year, I think, or about a year.
So how many phrases can you speak for Bisaya?
That only that one.
Only that one? My
Yeah,
God, Deb, what's going on, sister?
I haven't tried to
Ano bang
learn it.
Deborah talaga gusto niya talaga pagpunta. You know what? I think when you come here in the Philippines, because you said that you're going to come here, and then we're going to go and meet Deborah,
Yeah.
and maybe, oh my gosh, Deborah, ibibinta mo na yata 'tong si Brett.
Hmm.
No way. You have to learn by yourself. Look at Armani. He's learning by himself.
Yeah. No. Well, he had a Tagalog. He had a girlfriend that he learned from too, by like a
Yeah,
couple years ago or something.
right.
That he dated for like a few months or 6 months or something.
Mhm.
They learned like most of his stuff from.
Mhm. My gosh.
But see, I don't. I haven't really tried
Mhm.
to learn any like Visayan or much Tagalog. I just know the words that people use on YouTube all the time.
But why only Deborah taught you
Guapo,
ginigugma
guapa,
ginigugmak ko ikaw?
gi
What
gugma
about the
koikaw. Yeah,
what about the other?
that's it.
No more?
No
Only
more.
that?
Yeah,
Wow, Deborah. Kailangan maging magaling kang teacher, ah.
it's the only one I've ever tried to. I don't know. The lady taught me that, and I wrote it down, and that's how I trained myself to remember it. I just wrote it down, and then I said it like over and over and over until I could remember it.
Mhm.
I said it like 10 times over, and then I kept
You
saying
kept
it, and then it just stuck in my head.
okay.
And then I say it to Deborah once in a while.
What in a while? I think you have to say it often. I'm not teaching with Kansas City. Oh my god.
I'm not teaching him, sissy, ha ha ha. Yeah, she's not teaching me any. So how can I learn something if she doesn't teach me? I mean, I've never asked her to teach me either, but she doesn't try to teach me.
Mhm. Yeah,
No.
that's why I said that you have to learn by yourself. Like you can ask. We have a lot of friends, right? We have a lot of
Yeah.
friends in the wide world. Like Eve Kalma.
Mm-hmm. Eve Kalma's Messiah too,
Oh
right?
my, yeah, yeah.
So is who else I know? There's a bunch of other people I know. I can't name off the top of my head. There's a lot of other people I know that are Messiah too. But
Heidi.
I know someone
Heidi,
who's
I think. Heidi, I think can speak as well. Bisaya.
I know someone else who's this is a weird one. I know someone who's Warai or speaks Warai. They're not actually
Waray.
Warai. They're Filipino, but they speak Warai, which is
Romy Magpanta, shout out.
I think it's like
Rowena Renario.
the third or fourth. No, it's like like the fourth dialect in the Philippines, the fourth most
Uh-huh.
popular. Warai, I think, 'cause it goes Tagalog, Bisaya. Um, what's the other one? Ilocano? No,
Ilocano. Yeah, it's what I'm
Ilocano, and then
what I
Warai maybe. Warai is the one that I think it's from like the eastern, so some places in the eastern part of the Philippines.
I can speak Waray.
Because Warai is weird. I was like, I've heard the Hapsters like the Hapster streams, and then she has had like some people that come in there that are Warai, and she says like once in a while she'll say like something to them in Warai, and I'm like, I don't even know what you just said. I mean, I don't know what people say in Tagalog most time, but it sounds way different than like Tagalog or
Mm-hmm.
Bisaya.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize how many like dialects there are in the Philippines.
A lot, of course.
And what's weird is they use all the same letters, and I don't know how many you can get that many different combinations of all those letters.
We have the same letters, English, English.
The same alphabet, yeah.
Yeah, the
Same
same
alphabet.
alphabet, but it's the way the sound is
Yeah,
different.
it's how
So,
you pronounce the
yeah.
the the, the vowels and the letters, because like you do your A's. I think it's you do your A's short. If you pronounce them like short, we,
Yeah.
we we pronounce them long, like how you draw the letters out and stuff. And then
From
and then
from where
uh,
are you, my dear brother? Uh, Zindagi Life says, where from where are you, my dear
I live
brother?
in Washington State, which is, if anybody doesn't know, it's like where California. You guys know where California is, and then it goes Oregon's above California, and then Washington's above Oregon. So it's
Washington.
yeah, two states north of Oregon. I live right now. I'm living in a hotel still, but I'm going to be moving back into my apartment hopefully August, I guess. But then I live fairly close to Seattle. Probably would live like about 10 miles from Seattle, probably 9, 10 miles from Seattle right now. And Seattle's the biggest city in Washington. And if anyone doesn't know what Seattle is, Seattle's famous for the Space Needle. I think you can see it from space. I think. Well, it's like 600 and I think it's like 609 feet tall or something. So that's like 60, almost 61 stories tall. So it's pretty tall. And then it's like the most famous landmark in Seattle, other than, well, there's another famous landmark in Washington, Mount Rainier. It's super famous too, the natural landmark, but the most famous landmarks. And you can actually down below on the like when you go to the Space Needle, there's the gift shop, and then that's where you buy the tickets to take the elevator up, and you can take the elevator up to the observation deck, which I've been there twice. I went there once when I was a kid, my family, and then we went there once. We took my cousin there years ago. This is probably like 25 years ago. We took my or something like that. We took my cousin there because she was visiting up and she wanted to go on it. One of my cousins, so we went up there, and then well, since I've been up there, then I don't know when it was, like fairly recently, probably 3-4 years ago or something. They remodeled the observation deck. They like it looks a little bit different. I think it's got like glass floors in it now or something. And then if you get a reservation, you can go above the observation deck and you can take the elevator all the way up there and you can go to the restaurant. There's a restaurant up on the top of the Space Needle where you can go have dinner, and it's not cheap. It's like I think it's probably like $30 to $40 a plate of food or something. It's pretty expensive, but what it is though is the restaurant. It's kind of cool. If you sit there long enough in your like at your table, the floor actually rotates all the way around 360 degrees, so it goes pretty slow. It goes probably like maybe 1 mile an hour, but if you sit there long enough, you were there for I don't know, probably a few hours. The thing would rotate all the way around. And then when you're at the restaurant, it's cool. You can see like depending on where you're sitting, you can see like the Seattle part of the Seattle skyline. It looks really cool. Just like the observation deck, you can walk all the way around it, 360 degrees, and you can see all of Seattle. And it's best to go there like at night. It's basically, like if you go there in the winter and at night, the Seattle's all lit up and you can see it. You can see like the ferries and all that stuff. And there's actually islands that are part of Seattle, like Bainbridge, Woodby. There's another one. I can't remember the other island. And then there's one that's south of Seattle called Anderson Island, and that one's cool. My stepbrother actually has a house on Anderson. He has two houses. My stepbrother has a house on Anderson Island. I think it's a two-bedroom house, I think, or three-bedroom house. I can't remember. But yeah, he has a house that he goes there in the summer and then stays at
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. He probably goes there like a few times a year and goes on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's on like I think it's on like an acre and a half of land or something. He bought like a golf cart to drive around on the property because it's that big. But yeah, it's cool. And then what else Seattle's known for? Seattle's known for a Pike Place Market. If anybody ever goes to Washington, Pike Place Market's a market where they are famous. They have a seafood part of the market, which is they have like a seafood place and they toss the fish there.
Mhm.
I've seen that they like underhand toss the fish. Like you can ask them if you can toss a fish. They'll give you a fish and you can toss it. Yeah, you actually literally throw it to somebody. You stand like there's like a seafood counter, and then you
Mhm.
stand probably about 20 feet away, and you throw the fish to somebody, and they catch it. I don't know why they started that. It's like a tradition they do, and then Pike Lakes Market has like local sellers that sell like goods, like their handcrafted stuff. They sell like hand baked. There's like
Right.
a European bakery down there. There's an inner like a Asian market down there that has
Mhm.
some Filipino stuff and like Japanese, Chinese, Korean stuff.
Mhm.
There's a gag like shop where you can get like gag like little like buzzers and like whoopee cushions and all that stuff. And there's like our artists down there that do like drawings and like vegetable. It's like big for vegetables down there too in the summer. They're like the local
Oh,
vegetables. You can go get
so much
like fresh
fun.
local vegetables, yeah. And then it's right on the waterfront.
Mhm.
And then down by the Pike Place Market, if you go farther, you go like farther down. There's like other shops. There's the original Starbucks, which is like close to it's on Pike Street also, but it's like maybe a block or two away from the Pike Place Market. It's right up there. The original Starbucks, yeah. The building's probably well over 100 years old. The building that the original Starbucks is in. The Starbucks isn't that old.
Really, the
Starbucks
name Crystal,
is,
shout
is
out.
from like the late 70s
Ooh,
or something, but they the
consequences
building
for
was
you.
old because a lot of buildings down in Seattle are like really old, like built in the early 1900s or like 1800s even.
Mhm.
And it's fun to go down. Yeah, it's fun to go down there. And you can ride. If you ever go to Seattle, you can ride the ferries. They have ferries you can take to like other islands and ride them. Because we're big on the ferries. There's actually people that commute from those islands to go to work in like Seattle or Tacoma or other places, and then they have to ride the ferry every day, and they
Every
drive.
day.
Yeah,
Wow.
and a lot of them drive their cars on it because you
How
can fit.
long? Very,
Um,
very, maybe an hour.
Depends. Like some people, depending on how far the islands are. Usually, I've rode on a ferry a few times in my life, and it's probably like the 15-minute ride, probably 15,
15 minutes.
20-minute ride
Okay.
for most of the ferries you go on.
What
They're
kind of
probably doing about 10 miles an hour, 10, 12 miles an hour, the ferries. And they're big ferries where you
Sin
can,
Doggy ask you, may I ask your new president is better than your Trump?
I don't think so, but no. That guy can't even, I don't like Biden.
Oh, you
Just,
did like him.
yeah, but I'm not going to get into politics. I just don't like Biden.
Hindi siya masyado sa politics.
Because yeah, it's just they're letting like right now we have an influx of like teenagers going over the border. Like their parents are just leaving them, and then they're sending them over the border from like South American countries. And then what it
Mhm.
is we have to, since they go over the border, our country won't turn them away, so we have to house them somewhere. So we're having these big influx, like I don't know, thousands a day probably. I don't know. It's been for like the last few months. There's been, so what it is these parents take like let their 13 or 14-year-old kid sneak her off the border first, and then they go, well, we can't turn you away, so we send them to a place. And they're housed in like a I don't know how to explain it, like a building, and they
Mhm.
had them like lined up to like, and then what it is too is our new president just lets pretty much anybody come in,
Yeah.
like and then like if an adult goes in there, what we do, because I know someone who on YouTube that I met on YouTube probably like last summer.
Mhm.
He's a police officer in Albany, Georgia. Well, he said he has a guy that used to work with him in his police department, and he became a border patrol agent. And um, at the border, what they do is when someone crosses the border, they they tell them, oh, you gotta they give you like a form, and you go, well, you gotta appear at court in LA or whatever,
Mhm.
and then they give them, I think they give them like so much, they give them like a use anywhere gift card, or
Mhm.
government does, and goes, here, this is money for you to live for a little while, and they don't even turn them back. That's why we have an influx of like, and it's not cool, you know. I mean, the people may
I
be
know.
having bad times in their countries and stuff, but we just let them waltz right in. Now, here's a funny thing. Well, not really funny, but a Mexican can get citizenship a lot faster than if a
That's
Filipino
that's
wants to move
easy.
here. Than if a Filipino wants to come to our country.
Mhm.
It's a lot of money for a Filipino to get like citizenship and their green card and do all that stuff. For it's a lot easier for a Mexican
That's
to
easy
or
now
like
because
South
before,
American
like,
person to get in to
mhm,
our country. They make it a lot because like I know Filipinos said, "Oh, I want to move to your country," but or work there. Just even work there, they got to go through a bunch of hoops. You know, they got to go through a lot of crap just to even be able to work here. You know, on a contract.
our money's in the house.
Hi, Armani. So yeah, it's like, and we're having like influxes. It's like crazy. Yeah, it's like we don't really turn
I know,
people
ain't
away.
good.
You know, and and you know, like the Democrats call them dreamers.
Mm,
What they call them, like the people across the border. Oh, they're dreamers. They can stay here if they're illegal. It's like
mhm,
and they don't really turn them away. Like my state has a sanctuary city in it, and that is Seattle, and um, they don't have to prove their they don't have to show any papers or nothing. They can just go right into Seattle and live there. Anybody can.
Donald Lamb.
Yeah, and a lot of those legal immigrants get like Section 8 housing and shit. Like poor. It's like housing for like really low income people and stuff,
Mhm.
and then they give them free benefits sometimes, like free food benefits and crap, and then they're illegals. That's why a lot of my taxpayers' money goes to like some of it goes to illegal immigrants.
But are there any changes from your life before and now? From Donald Trump to Biden?
Um, Not really. I mean, it
You can feel it.
no, you can't really feel it. No, other than for some reason, right when like Donald Trump got out of office, there was a lot of teenagers that came over the border. I don't know if that's a coincidence or why, but right about when he went out of office, a little bit after that, that's when all the teenagers started. You started hearing about all the teenagers coming over the border. And why would your parents send a teenager over them there by themselves? What they can't they can't fend for themselves that good. A 13 or 14-year-old kid,
Mhm. Yeah.
you know,
That's yeah.
it's like their parents are letting them go,
Mhm.
and then they risk their lives first of off. You know, they're going
Exactly.
maybe like hundreds of miles from their country because I don't know if you notice a lot of those immigrants they like um, ride trains like they'll hitch the ride on the back of a cargo train or something
What?
and then ride it up to the thing, and then they get off, and then they go through the border. They're not like going illegally through the border. They're just going up to the border, and they're getting let in because our country. Well, what are we gonna? If we turn them away, we look bad. If we let them in, we don't look bad.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So if we turn them away, then we're gonna make our country look bad. You know what I mean? We're like we can't win.
That's kind of different now.
You know? But yeah,
Big problem is the big problem is the big number of people that getting in that that's the border challenges.
yeah.
Dainay. Mm-hmm. Well,
Biden
of
with the
course, if
play.
if there are some how to say, if they don't follow, are there rules? Are there rules for them to get in the border?
No, it says right here. What happened to unaccompanied minors crossing the
But
you
the
know?
increasing number, how do you? Of course, they have to set the. There are some rules that you cannot just get in the border without, some documents or
Mhm.
what are some proofs that you can show so that you can get in the border. Because if there's a large number of people that, especially when you said they are young,
Yeah, they are. They're like, and there's actually kids. They even say here
yeah,
there's young kids
free
going to our
Salvador, shout out.
And it says in recent years, U.S. Customs and Border Protection has been paying closer attention to protecting the safety of traveling minors. Why don't? But
Mhm,
for this reason, minors are requested to present written consent from both parents or the guardian who is not accompanying the minor in all cases.
mhm,
And that was
exactly.
when was that? And it says hundreds of minors are crossing the border each day without their parents. I think that's what it says. Let me see here. Yeah, without the parents. Who are they? And it says like they're they're like walking through there's like a river, but by the
Mhm,
border, and they're crossing through like this deep bush, like these. I don't know what they're called, but it says they cross the border from Mexico in groups, large and small. Most of them teenagers, with with some much younger, carrying the names and phone numbers of family members living in the United States. Home is hundreds, if not thousands of miles away. They're trying to some make the journey with a smuggler. So yeah, see, they're getting smuggled across the border, or a friend with others out alone traveling on buses, the top of freight. See, they travel on top of freight trains.
mhm.
I'm saying they and or even by foot. Some are fleeing violent poverty. The U.S. government labels them unaccompanied minors, and Biden are struggling to shelter. Yeah, see, we have to shelter them. So they're making our government pay for these kids that are illegally crossing the
Oh
border.
my god.
So that's what I'm saying.
That
We have to house these people. We're spending probably hundreds of thousands of dollars or more or probably millions every day to house these people. It's costing us money every
so they have
every
to
month.
slow down. They have to
Yeah.
slow down the influx of this getting into the border,
Yeah.
especially for you have like there's certain age for immigrants
Yeah.
and what because it's the problem, another big problem of the country if there are immigrants or there is migration and they don't know how to slow down. They must there must be rules like
Yeah.
why it's easy. Is it easy to get in the border of your country?
Hmm. I'm saying Trump was trying to shut that down, and then when a Democrat gets in there, they just let them. They just like, oh, we're gonna make it easy because we can't turn them back. It's like, well, you should turn them back because I look at it as they may be kids and you maybe feel sorry for them, but the thing though is
That's the problem because
it's
they are still
costing us money.
underage.
Yeah, they're
Do they
underage and
have
it's
enough
costing
money?
us money, costing our government money to house these people. I could see how you want to do it legally, where you come into our country and you want to get citizenship, but a lot of these people are trying to hook up with family members. Supposedly, some of these people that live in the United States, but their
Fantastic.
but their parents or their guardians let them go. It's like, why would you let your like 12, 13-year-old kid go over the border by
Exactly.
themselves? You're
If
risking their
only if
lives too.
only they can look for their how they live here there in your place, in your
Hmm.
country, right? If they
Yeah,
have work, well and good. But the thing is the government must shoulder rather, because they are underage. And
yeah.
with the supervision of the parents. But
Yeah,
if they
they
allow
do.
that
They got to have written
time,
consent from the parent or guardian. But then here's another one. It says by
but
law,
there are
U.S.
constraints.
Yeah, here's one. By law, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol must transfer the minors to a HHS facility within 72 hours by the government. But the latest government data shows they are spending 107 hours on average in bare bones detention cells built for adults. It says accompanying the growing number and meet social distancing guidelines. The administration opened a tent facility in Carrizo Springs, Texas, last month. This was like, I don't know, pretty recently, like within the
Mhm.
last few months. Biden administration is planning to open additional tent sites in the coming weeks and is looking at Moffett Field in California, Fort Lee in Virginia. So now we're having to open special facilities for these freaking people. We're having to take Fort Lee in Virginia and other federal properties. So we're having to set up federal properties for these kids and pay thousands and thousands of dollars or maybe even millions of dollars a day to house these people.
FLM lang malakas, shout out din na Isar. Yes, of course. Wow.
It says the surgeon similar to other but also potentially larger because Central America and Mexico are more desperate as a result of pandemic economic pain. So now they're even more desperate to come here.
There must be a very strict measures for that.
Yeah. And it says teenage boys make up the
That
largest
is
group of
the
yeah.
slowdown of the influx of these people getting in the
Yeah, and it
border.
says right here, the statistics show that 70% of the unaccompanied minors are male, while 70%
Mhm.
are ages 15 to 17. So most of them are ages 15 to 17. Teenagers making the journey are particularly vulnerable to exploitation, abuse, and forced
Exactly.
recruitment by gangs, smugglers, and predators.
Yeah,
Sexual assault is common among
big numbers
about
of
400
crime.
adults. Respondents in the Doctor Without Borders survey done 70 blah, blah, blah. Talk about like more recently and stuff, like with 4 years ago. Unaccompanied minor can cross the border into the Rio Grande Valley of South Texas. Some try
Mhm.
to evade capture after crossing, but most seek out U.S. border agents to begin the process of making a humanitarian claim. And it shows like a picture of two U.S. border police patrol agents with a kid, and always got his like a Ziploc bag with like
Mhm.
his it looked like his phone and some identification in it or something. And they're showing a van that detained these people. There's like a van that on this road that goes back and forth. It's like a Sprinter like Ford Transit van. It looks
Mhm.
like. It says there are also indications in recent weeks some minors are traveling with a parent to the border and then splitting up. The Mexican government last month stopped taking back some families expelled by U.S. authorities under the Emergency Public Health Force. Yeah, so
But where are these people coming from?
like Mexico, a lot of them. Most of them are coming from Mexico,
Mhm. So it's
and
like
they're coming from like El
getting easy for
Salvador and
Mexicans to
Guatemala.
get
And,
in the border of US.
yeah, it's a difficult and anguish decision to send a child or teenager alone, not an intentional act. The odds of being deported are low. See, so they're not going to get they don't hardly ever get deported.
Mhm.
Only 4.3% of the 290 minors who have
Only
ever crossed
Mexico?
the border without a parent since 2014 have been returned to their countries. So barely any of them get returned.
Only Mexico?
No, it's like other South American countries too, but it's
Yeah.
mostly Mexico.
Well, but it's just
50% had immigration cases pending. In addition, 28% have been granted humanitarian protection by U.S. courts, and 10% have been ordered to leave but lacked a confirmed departure or deportation.
wow.
Yeah.
Just imagine if there are hundred of people that's being detained. Huh? If 100 people is being detained,
Mhm. Yeah, and it says country of origin for unaccompanied minors taken to the U.S. It says they're Honduras, El Salvador, Mexico, and Guatemala where they come from. Mhm. And that is 2000. That was last year, but the vast majority of unaccompanied minors are from Mexico and Central America, but trends have shifted in years. In 2014, during the first minor crisis, the number of minors crossing from El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico was about even. During the 2019 surge, Guatemala and Honduras were by far the two largest national groups. Last year, unaccompanied minors from Mexico comprised about half of all those taken into CBP custody. I don't know what that means. Some border patrol, I think. Networks of shelters for the minors. Yeah, so now they have like shelters that house these minors that we make, and then someone has to pay for the money. It's like I think it's probably the taxpayers or local
probably
governments that are paying for it.
if there are big number of detainees, like is seems that there is no travel and visa restrictions. Like right
Mhm.
now, we are experiencing this pandemic, right? There must
Yeah.
be there must be the implementation of this very strict travel bans.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
It seems not.
there's still like travel bans to a lot of countries. I heard pretty soon they're supposed to be
Because
opening
if
up.
there is travel ban, then then there's a possibility that can easily prevent,
Yeah.
the influx of people getting to the border,
Yeah.
especially for these youngsters.
Yeah, and there's like
Lorinda Morel, good
yeah,
evening,
there's
and
travel
Jeffrey
bans, but the
Lorna
thing is
Lorraine in the house.
they're
Magandang
letting
gabi.
them They're letting them get in, even though there's travel bans. And another thing too is like um, the Canada or Canada U.S. border. They're actually supposedly opening it up pretty soon because it's been closed. For over it's been closed since March of last year. Nobody could go into the U.S. from Canada. Nobody from Canada could come into the U.S.
Mhm.
It's been that way since March of last year.
Mhm.
And I live, if I
Bonso
wanted to,
Jonah, shout out.
I could drive there right now, but I probably wouldn't be able to get in because the border's closed.
I think that this one, if the border is closed, it
It's
will
only like 3 hours.
close
It's about a 3 hour drive
slowly.
for me to drive to Canada. It'd take me, yeah, it's probably about 100 and 170, 180 miles, something like that. Not that far. I mean, my dad lives from where I live and where Canada is. My dad lives about in the middle.
But what's the catch of getting in the border, like for immigration benefits? What's the benefits? Why is there's a big number of
Well, because
people
they're trying to
in
get
the
out of their
border?
country because like a lot of those countries are poor and a lot of
Mhm.
their governments are crap. No offense, their
Mhm.
governments aren't very good. So they're trying to
Mohammed
get in here to have a better
Salami.
life because America is a more open country than like
Yeah, my
even
brother
Mexico
Brett.
or Honduras or Guatemala. They're more an open country, and what it is it's easier to get like those people from South America. It's easy to get citizenship.
Mhm.
If you come from like the Philippines, you have to go through like probably a year or 2 years of crap to be able to even finalize to get like citizenship.
If I may know, I think I just heard from these citizens there, like you can get uh the support from the government. Like you can have like 4,000 USD if you have kids, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There are benefits, maybe
Yeah, there's benefits
benefits.
to
I
like
think
in the
that's the
U.S. There's
reason why
benefits to
they want to get in
having
the
kids.
US.
Yeah, there is. That's why parents sometimes have kids because they get a well, I mean, it doesn't override the cost how much you pay for them a month, but
Mm-hmm.
like you get tax write offs if you have kids at the end of the year you get a tax write off,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're more likely if you're a if you're a low income, they're more likely to give you benefits if you have kids. Like they'll give you like cash money, or
Yeah,
they'll give
cash
you like
assistance
food
stuff.
benefits, food
Mm-hmm.
benefits. And I
I
know
think
a
that's
guy that
one
used to
of
work
the reason why they
I
want
don't
to
know
get
they
in the border of the US. Good
because
evening, Libuon. Magandang gabi. Mga shout
the
out sa'yo.
U.S.
Ipalan ng malakas.
is
God
a
bless you.
more opportunities in the U.S. is why
Mhm.
more
More
opportunity.
opportunities. Yeah, but the thing is, they are still the youngster at their age without without the supervision of their parents. It's kind of is it's not easy to get.
Yeah,
Like you are just going there. Yeah, it's easy to go there and oh, there's the government they can support us. But the thing is, they go there in the US and then they are going to be detained for some reason that they are not allowed yet as
yeah,
they don't have
maybe
jobs.
because they don't have a job to do anything.
Yeah,
They're like these
they
15,
cannot
17 year olds.
support
What it
themselves.
too is
So
most places you can't from what I know in any job I've ever worked at or any job I've ever heard of, you have to be at least 16 at most
mhm,
places to get a job. And like a lot of places won't hire you unless you're 18. Like IKEA used to probably a few years ago, they stopped doing this. They used to allow 16-year-olds that could work up to 20 hours a week that they can
mhm,
work part time because that's like I think it's a federal rule. I know
mhm,
it's our state rule too that you have to if you're 16 you can work part
you can
time
work.
job. And then
Mhm,
IKEA stopped that though because now IKEA requires you to be at least 18
mhm,
and to get a job. 'Cause I know one lady that started working at IKEA. She still works here. She's probably been working here for like around 4 years probably, and she started out when she was 17. She started out part time, and then
mhm,
when she was still going to high school, and now she works full time job at
yeah.
IKEA. But they used to allow like some places like McDonald's and a lot of the fast food places will hire minors, but you can only
Mhm,
work them like part time because
part
they're
time.
going to high school still usually, and they only work like like 1, 2, 3 days a week,
Mhm,
and they maybe work like after school for like 4 or 5 hours. They go when they get off school at like 2:30 or 3. They start maybe at like 4 o'clock and they work till you know maybe like 8 or 9 or o'clock or something, and they get off work and go home and go to school. Because my
But
dad, like,
that's for U.S. citizens. What
yeah,
about these
I don't
immigrants?
know what they do with them.
See,
You'd have to
see,
look in it.
that's why some of them they are being put in the detention cell.
Hmm?
Julia, don't
There's
forget to shout
nowhere else to
out.
put them. There's nowhere else to put them, and they gotta process them before they're if they're illegal immigrants before they can live with even. And like let's say they have like I was reading they have a relative they're trying to go meet in like California.
Mm-hmm,
Let's say they have a relative lives in San Diego or like
mm-hmm.
Orange County or LA or something. They still just can't go there and live with them. They still have to be processed because they're
They
illegal.
say that they can just live with them, but what about their needs?
Hmm.
Hmm?
I mean, yeah. So it's like
They
a big
could
mess.
be maybe like a visitor,
Hmm.
and then they
Yeah.
try to find a job. Huh?
Hmm. And
But the
yeah,
problem
like
is below 16 if they cannot
yeah,
find a job.
yeah. Below 16, like not pretty much every place won't hire you.
Yeah, of course.
You could work for like someone under the table, but that is yeah, it's like if you're working for a business and someone's paying you under the table, that's actually
Mm-hmm.
you can do it, but it's actually technically illegal. Like if someone even runs like a landscaping business where they do like lawn and garden and like trim your bushes and all that stuff. If they're paying somebody under the table to work that's underage, it's technically illegal. You can do it like I've worked under the table for people, but he was running his own business and it was a private business. And I remember one time I worked for this guy. I worked for him for like a week or something doing. I think it was like planning a long time ago. While I was still in high school, we were planting pumpkins for him, and I worked for him for like a little while. One time, and he paid me. I think he paid me like a couple $100 or something. I don't remember what it was. He paid me money to do it. I remember I worked with his daughters too, helped them out. But it was on his property, and he just sold what was on his property because like every like September through Halloween, he would sell pumpkins on his property, and then in the fall too, he would sell he'd make his own apple cider. Remember this guy? He would make his own. He had like an apple cider thing, and he'd make his own apple cider in his shop.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't super profitable. I mean, he made a little bit of money off the apple cider, but it was a lot of work for what he got out of it. So he stopped doing it like after a while, but I don't know where he is now. But my dad worked for him too. My dad worked like a year and a half or 2 years for him when he didn't have a job. I think it was or
Mm-hmm.
something. He worked for him for a while, like running his tractor and stuff, plowing the fields to
Yeah,
make
you can
money.
read. Can you read their comments? I don't know.
No,
I don't understand. Look.
yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're saying.
They're speaking in their language. Okay. And
You
'pag
mean
nagsalita kasi yan dire-diretso yan talagang hindi na yan ano, hindi oo, hindi mo yan ma-stop, eh. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, eh, talagang diretso yan, 8 hours yan nagwo-work ako, siya talaga ang mag-entertain ng mga ano ko. Nagsasalita yan kahit ano-ano ng pinag-uusapan. As I said, you can talk and entertain my listeners for 8 hours.
mhm. Yeah, I could probably.
Okay? Probably sabi.
Mhm.
We
Yeah, I
are
could.
nosebleed, dilemmas, and Nissa vlog evacuate. By the way, do you know that the other channel is already terminated?
You mean your Doxy Macau?
No, 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 no. This is the Ducks Yumako. They Cordilleran Daily.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to
I
read.
posted in the community. Have you seen that?
No.
Ay, hindi ko yan
Uh,
BF.
I knew it would
Kaibigan
be
ko yan.
terminated.
Yung
You
BF
said it was gonna
niya,
be.
si Deborah.
You said it would be terminated
Yes,
like months ago. You said
single
it would be
but
terminated like
taken.
5, 6 months ago, or whenever that was. You said it'd be terminated a long time ago, so they finally terminated it.
Show yourself, brother Brett. They want to see you.
Well, why do they need to see me though? I don't know.
Yeah, they're asking if you're single, and they're
No,
asking
I'm
if
not
you are my
single.
BF. He is my
No.
best friend, my brother.
I'm one of her brothers. Yeah, but
Yes, my brother.
you were telling me that channel was going to get taken down like a long time ago. So I thought it would, because what you were doing was is you were reusing content of someone else and posting it.
No, the one who did that is the person that I helped with her product.
Yeah, but you can't that's like YouTube's policy is you can't reuse someone else's
I
content.
know. I said I was ready, right? I told it's you have to think it over and over again before you
Yeah.
are going to do such thing. I knew that. It just happened that right now in this in our family, in our YouTube team, where I belong, FLM family, right? Like
Hmm.
we have this so-called the people who supported our pandemic year, and then they break away. So after that, now they're doing such things like um to get even with us is to take down our channel. Not only me, even our pandemic hero, the 1.06 million, they terminated, and so
Hmm.
they changed to they go to another channel. They use the channel of the secretary of the pandemic hero, and then they terminated. And another one, the other hosts, like the other blogger,
Hmm.
same, they terminated. So, and I'm the next. For me, it's just nothing. Like, I really don't care because the salary of the YouTube salary is not for me. It doesn't go to me.
No,
It goes to charity.
but you're still making money off of YouTube though.
Of course, and that's the good thing there. At least
Hmm.
you're helping people
Yeah,
too.
because
And
you probably
I
make more
said
money.
before, I thought it a lot of times, if I'm going to do this, because it's really risky when you are going to copy someone's video, and we are not originally creators. We are just reposting, and the video that I posted is a reaction video.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
because
well.
they want to get even, because I exposed I exposed that she uses the people, the people that who help her.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? She's a
Yeah.
user. She's a user.
Mhm.
But
But the
no.
thing about it though is YouTube's policy is you can't, if you're like, but how to explain it, you can't take someone else's video and like reuse it, and then
Without permission, right?
even if you,
But
yeah, for your,
she,
and then to try to gain subs off of it is what it
yeah,
is. They want you to make your own content.
that's right. I know that.
And so that's why some channels get taken down, because they
The,
because
the
they
other
reuse
strike,
someone
the
else's.
other
All
strike
they do
is
is
from
change the
the
title of the video. All they
ABS-CBN.
do is change the title, and they're reusing, but you still can't do that even if you change the title.
I didn't copy all the whole live stream because I only made a reaction video of
Hmm.
that. And what they did, because they cannot, what they did, because they cannot strike me.
Hmm.
They did not receive a copyright. Okay, so what they
Yeah.
did is manual takedown. You know that?
Hmm.
You know what manual takedown is? You can only manual takedown if you can see your video in someone's uploader. I
Hmm.
uploaded her video, but not the whole live streaming, because I made
Hmm.
a reaction video. And even a short clip, they can manually take you down.
Yeah. Yep.
See?
Hmm.
And because they just can't they just want to get even with me rather, because this person that I'm talking about is that um we help her we help her with her product, Skin Fuel, as you know that. I've been
Hmm.
prodding that for a lot of times. And
Yeah.
when she's just starting her when she was just starting her YouTube, she was asking that we can she was asking for the people to repost, share. And so I asked her, can we re-upload
Uh,
your video? Yes. It's very pretty clear. I cannot do that. I will not re-upload if I'm not going to ask. And if they didn't
yeah,
say
because
yes.
YouTube will
See? And that's what I'm looking for. I'm
strike your
looking for
channel
the
or take your
video.
channel down.
Yeah, and that's
Mhm.
what they terminated the big channel because is if it's not in her channel that she said that yes, you can re-upload, I will not do it. Really,
Mhm.
I still remember when she said that yes,
Yeah, of
yes,
course she wants you to re-upload. She wants to
oh,
she wants to get her videos out there so
yeah.
she gets more popular on YouTube and then more subs and it gets bigger on YouTube.
Mhm.
I hate people that beg for like people to repost their crap all the time. Oh, can you repost my stuff? Can you repost it? You can repost it. It's like, I don't
It's
like people
pretty
like
clear
that.
that what my question is, can we re-upload? That is
Mhm.
re-upload. It's not repost because reposting, like you can repost in your community. See that? But when you re-upload, what I did is that
That's
I just
different though.
re-upload. I made a
You can
reaction, but
repost
when
in your
you do,
community. That's different though. That's different. That's totally
yeah,
completely different. If you're
yeah,
trying to,
re-upload and
if you're
repost
trying to,
within your
here's one
community.
thing that YouTube does. If you're trying to upload it and use it as one and try to gain subs off of it, that's different.
Hmm. What I
If
did,
you're trying to gain
that's what
subs
they
and
did is
views
manual
off of someone
takedown.
else's
Brother
videos, you
Brett,
can't, you
it's
can't do
manual
that.
takedown.
You can't do that. Yeah.
It's manual takedown. So if you are going, if there are changes, if there are changes in the video, like you made a reaction, you cannot receive a strike. She cannot receive a strike because
Yeah, you
I
can.
did some changes, but there is still her picture, is
Mhm.
her video
Yeah.
is still in there. And though there I have that reaction, I have my own way of giving my reaction there.
Mhm. But it's still reusing someone's content. Their original video is
So
what you're
what we
reusing.
did is manual
It doesn't matter if you react to it. I don't think anymore because I know people that like reposted. I've heard of
That's
another
fair use. That is fair use.
from
Actually,
other
that
people.
falls into fair use.
Yeah,
That's why I'm just looking for the video wherein she asked us that we can repost, and yes, we can re-upload. That she said that we can re-upload, and that can
mhm,
be also fall into the fair use. What I did is a reaction video, so it can fall into fair use. But the problem
yeah,
is I cannot provide the video because it was already terminated. The
mhm,
video, it's gone. So what can
yeah.
you do, right?
But
But
one
if
thing I noticed,
I can show that
one thing I
here
know,
in the video, I'm going to show the link here in this timestamp. She said this and that, all right? So they can say that, oh yeah, of course, they give me the permission, and you can see
yeah,
that. You can see that in the fair use. But the problem is I cannot find the video. That's why it's okay.
yeah. But the whole thing about
What
those is
is
too is like
our
I noticed on a lot of your channels, you don't even like when you're streaming, you don't even show your own content. You just like show other people's live streams all the time.
Mhm.
And
That
then
is that is from the big channel, the big
yeah,
channel
see,
handle.
that's what I mean. You're not even doing your own content. You're reusing someone else's content. That's not technically good either.
That
Because
is from the big the
I
big
know people have
channel.
gotten streams blocked for showing other people's
Mhm.
content.
That
I know people
is
have gotten streams taken down for showing other people's content a lot.
Mhm. I know,
Because like
but it's
someone
not
else got her
from the
stream taken
person.
down. For example, someone else got her stream taken down for showing Eurovision on her channel.
Mhm. I know. The thing I know I got what you mean, Brett. That I'm not the original creator. I don't have my originality. The thing is that the person that did that to me is just she just want to get even. The one that I'm reposting, the
He wants
one
to
that
get more
I'm
popular,
showing
so he's
is
going to tell
the
you to share it.
is
What
the
it is.
pandemic
He
hero,
wants to get
right?
more. He
They
wants to
give
get
us
more
the
views and
permission.
stuff, and his content out there. Of course, he's going to let you do it. It's just the way it is. It's like a lot of people are going to do that. They go, well, you can show my content because I'm going to get more views and stuff on it, and people are going to come to my channel and see what my content's about. If you look at it,
It's hard to
YouTube's a
explain,
business.
Brett, because it's hard to explain to you. You will not get it.
YouTube's a business. As if you boil it
Uh,
down,
you'll not get it. And
YouTube's a business.
mhm,
It is.
it is a business.
You know, and I'll never reuse anybody's content because I don't want my channels taken down. Possibly.
the other takedown is from the ABCBN. Is when I was doing the live stream, my daughter came here and played a video, and
Mhm.
then she didn't. I don't know what she did, but what I
Hi,
know
Bay
was
Christine.
that
Yeah,
she played the video. That's why what the it was also manual takedown.
yeah. But
It's
like
manual
me,
takedown. It's not
I've got a
takedown.
copyright strike on my channel still, so that's I'm still going through a copyright strike. So that's why I'm telling people to be careful because I've had a copyright strike since March 2nd. It still goes till June 1st. The first time I can stream on my channel on my main
Mhm.
channel is June 1st.
Who take down your channel?
It was NPR that complained. NPR is a national
Is
public
that
radio station, and they upload these Tiny Desk concerts. I showed a tiny bit of it. What's weird is I never got a copyright strike from them before, and a lot of these I've heard from a few people that NPR is getting more strict with their content. So you can't even show like share the screen of it at all on your stream, or it's not just a claim, it's a copyright strike. Just like I know some lady that got for doing Eurovision, showing a clip of Eurovision yesterday. Rona Vlogs is her name. She got her stream
you know her?
taken down. Yeah, I
Did she
think it
take
was
it down?
her, or there was someone else. There was, yeah, because she was. Yeah, I know her. I go on her panel sometimes. Hmm? I was on her panel. Yeah, you can't
See?
show like they're getting more strict with content how it's reused. But what like for example, I like the NFL and Major League Baseball, and I watch like the NBA. You can
Mhm.
show you can show highlights if they're already publicly posted to YouTube by
Mhm.
someone else, but you can't show live footage of any of those games, or your channel could get taken down, or pretty much what happens is they stop your stream right away. They like stop your stream and block it.
Will be blocked. Yeah.
They'll block your stream, but the thing is, you
Mhm.
can't like if you want to show
Then
like
Marcella, shut up.
live NFL. Don't even think about trying to
It's
show like
okay.
live NFL games. Even like a tiny little bit of it taken down because like I know a guy it was like last August. He was
Mhm.
showing the Detroit Tigers game within a couple minutes. His stream was taken down and blocked.
Uh-huh.
And then me and this other guy Bruce Davis were on my panel, and he was streaming. And go, we're gonna go. I'm gonna open POD stream and see what's going on. And then he was streaming too. And we were telling him, don't. He's going, is it okay if I show a game? Blah 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 blah. And I go, no, don't do it. Your stream will get blocked. And he ended up showing it, and then his stream got blocked. And now that guy knows not to show live sports game footage, like live games
Yeah.
on your
Yeah,
channel.
for me, it's the boxing in, the first time that no, it's not you, Armani, brother Armani, Sean Williams, they knew it. Like I was struck when I played the Top Rank. It's from the Top Rank company, Top Rank at a
Oh.
very big channel, and that's what happened. Like I cannot do live stream for 3 months.
Hmm. Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah,
stream for
so
three
my
months either.
200 viewers before, like they were all gone, and then until I met you guys.
Hmm. I can't stream either for another 11. I can stream in 12 days.
Probably. So how long is that? Like when you got the strike? When did you
March
get
2nd.
March 2nd? Oh, okay.
So
Did
it's
you
been
try
like
to? Is it a big channel?
my channel. No.
No, no, no. I meant to say the one who struck you out, who took you
Yeah, yeah.
down.
It's
Is it a big channel?
NPR. NPR, yeah.
Oh, I see.
National
Yeah.
Public Radio is what it stands for in the United States. They upload these concerts called
Can you try to
Tiny
do
Desk
like March
concerts.
2nd? Can
Tiny
can you
Desk
try to do
concerts, yeah.
live stream? Because me, it's like the big channel. Also, ABS 7 is a big channel, and I didn't really mean that. Like, it's not. I cannot blame the kids, my daughter, because it's under my control. It's just that I
Hmm.
didn't. I'm not
Well,
gonna
my
say.
the channel NPR, and I can look it up to see how many
You can
see how many
try and do
subs.
live stream because for me, like for 1 month, Mother Rose shout out.
I'll show
Hindi
you.
niya what, Brother Brett, the one who took down my channel is a person who we've been good for 1, 2, How
Yeah, but
many
here's some
months?
more Tiny Desk content that's uploaded. But here it is. They got 5.58 or 5.85 million subs. NPR
Five.
Music does.
Oh, it's a big channel.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It's a
ABS-CBN is
really
a big
big
channel.
channel.
Yeah,
Pretty big channel.
you really cannot do live stream. Try it again. That's why one time, like I said, I was really shocked because after a month I can do live stream because
Mhm.
I can still remember, I can still recall when I had this strike from the top rank, like really for 3 months. So
Mhm.
uh until I went to the Como community, and it's where I
Mhm.
did the gaming as a gaming host.
Yeah.
Open camera, please, so we see you. Open your camera, Brett. They want to see you.
Why do I need to open my camera?
You open your camera just for a quick one. Rosarita Monticlar, shout out. Gianna Arciaga, hey, Maria Luisa San Jose. Support sa house to love you. Ayan, si Maria San Jose. Pa-support naman kay Maria Luisa San Jose. Ito din, nag-vlog 'to,
Mhm.
no, nanonood 'to kay
Yeah.
Lopez Shots, and then she was inspired, 'yan, hanggang hanggang ngayon nagba-vlog siya, hindi naman siya masyadong nag-ano, pero let's support her channel as well.
Mhm.
Hindi siya nagla-live stream, but she's posting
Yeah.
video. Yeah, you can see the full support from the FLM family. As you can see, like I was
Mhm.
terminated yesterday, and only for 3 days I got 300, and now it's 4 days I got 500, and I don't know
Mhm.
tomorrow. That's how they support people.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
I mean, they're here to support the content about FLM,
yeah,
not you. Just like I say,
yeah,
when people do the what do they call that, the Ponyette program stuff. They're there to they're there for the Ponyette program, not for because anybody. I could do that and get
you have to
twice as many in
understand,
my
Brett,
stream.
that our content is for fan base and
Yeah,
followers.
but
Fan base
then
and
yeah,
followers.
they're they're not here to actually
I'm not a creator. I'm
yeah
not a
for the
creator.
host. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like for like me, when people come to my stream, they're there for me to enjoy my to enjoy my stream.
Mhm.
For example, I don't you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I know a lot of these people that do these like giveaway streams a lot, like all this stuff. And I knew of some of these people before they're doing the giveaways, and they got half as many people in their streams.
Mhm.
You
Hello,
know,
Ava Dorita, shout out. Hi.
they're there for the giveaways. That's what the people are there.
Yeah.
Most people are there for. You know.
But you know the reason why you do giveaway as well. If you are doing the giveaway just to gain viewers, it doesn't work at all. But
Yeah.
if you want to give away because it's from your heart, and you are sharing the blessing, then it's just natural,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because I did, like, I was in the Como community. I was the host of the game, and I really don't care if they are going to support me or not.
Hmm.
Because until they still followed me here in YouTube.
Yeah.
I left the Kumu community because the crab mentality,
Yeah.
Philippine culture. No, I mean to say it's not culture, but their attitude being there's a crab mentality wherein they used to get in touch with you, they interact with you, and sometimes because the big number of the viewers, ilang sa nakanan saksakan, the big number of the viewers, you cannot all talk to them. You cannot see. There are some you overlap. No, the comments, and then because they get in the company, they are the staff of the company. Then they remove you as a featured live streamer.
Hmm.
That's why I don't go there now.
Yeah. Because I know some people that like you go support them and they never support you back.
It's not that they are not live streamers. They are just a fan, and then they want your attention, and because of as I said, the big numbers of the viewers, not all of you cannot shout all this, like if you have 300 or you have 700 or you have 5,000 viewers, do you think you can read all the comments, the commentator, the chatters in the box? You cannot, right?
Hmm. I don't know. I know a guy who gets like 700, and he
In
reads pretty
Como,
much
right?
all the
If you've been to
comments.
Como, you see, if you've been to Como, you saw
Hmm.
the big numbers of the viewers. And one of them, there are some books. Yeah, there are some bots, but one of them, the staff, uh for 2 months, is just a fan, and then
Hmm.
after 3 months, he worked in the Como community as a staff, right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why he removed me as a featured live streamer, because I just didn't notice him when I had the big numbers of viewers. Because when you are playing during the game, your focus is not only him,
Hmm. But the whole
not
thing
only
about
one
those,
person, but all of the viewers, of course. It's just that
yeah.
sometimes there are comments that you cannot read. Who is your guest? Oh, my guest is Brother Brett.
Mhm. But
Brett,
one
you
thing
want
though
to
is too
hear?
is like if you start forgetting the people that were there when you started. I'm not saying you do or not, but people that start forgetting the original people that were there for them a long time,
Hmm.
then that's why people start going, well, I don't want to be at this channel anymore. If she doesn't recognize me in my stream, and I've been supporting her for like a year and a half, two, three, like a lot of years, and then I get forgot. You know, that's one thing, because I know people that that get big and then they forget about you.
Yeah, I
They
know
do.
that.
They get
You
like 20, 30, 100 people, 200 people on their stream, and then you go there and they don't even say hi to you anymore. And you were the ones that were supporting them when they had like a few, like three, five viewers in their
Mhm.
stream, and then and
That's
then they
right.
forget about you. That's when the people you go, well, I don't really want to be at this stream anymore. If she doesn't recognize me and I've been supporting her longer than some of these other people that she recognizes all the time,
Hmm. You know,
you
you
know.
know the reason. That's why I keep on telling them that you are money, and the people behind me, especially those people who really push me to get monetized.
Yeah,
No,
because I was at your
yeah,
stream.
I cannot
Like when
trust
I
them.
first started, probably for like the first 6 months, I was at your stream for like when you're like pretty much 90, 95% of every stream,
Hmm.
practically for I would stay there for like a couple hours when you do your stream. I'd stay there for as long as you were streaming. Because my thing is I support you because you're my friend, not because the what
Oh,
content you do.
that's
Because
right.
there's some channels that I watch that are just for the content, which are like content I'm into, which is like RC cars, video games,
Hmm.
food, and music is what I'm big into. And I watch. There's some channels I watch of that I'm not friends with the people, but I watch it because they put out really good, interesting
Hmm.
content, in my opinion. So, but like most people I watch every day, I'm not into most of their content. I just go there to support because I've went to their stream, and then I got to know the person, and then I became friends with them, and then we talk on Messenger sometimes, or I go on their panels and talk to them sometimes. And I became friends with them. That's why I support them, because my another YouTuber said this, the Hapsters that I've been friends with for probably about a year now. She said if you really support somebody, you would go there no matter what their content is. If you
Exactly.
really supported somebody, because if they're your friend and you literally like them and enjoy their company, you would go there. But most people, believe it or not, go to people's stuff for their content,
Hmm.
not because of the person.
That's right. So for me, I knew that only the people who came here are really the people who really push me to get monetized. That's
Hmm.
all people
Yeah, and it was like
like
me,
you,
like back in the
Doris,
day.
Armani,
Yeah, it was
brother
me,
brother
Jacob,
Stray
Armani,
Dog, Heidi,
Terry back in the day,
RC,
Heidi,
Terry. Yeah, of
RC
course.
Dre,
They
who was
come
back in the day
here
with you
because
too.
of me.
Um,
And
Lynn Tech, which I don't see her very much anymore. Lynn Tech was one of the ones you'd see.
that's
You'd
right.
see when I
You
went
still
out back in
come,
like
and you know what?
2019.
The
You'd see her
fact
almost
is,
every
I don't
day.
go to your channel. I go there once in a while, but you still come and watch me. You still want to get in touch with me. So I keep on telling them, right? I keep on telling them that you were those who stayed behind me before I
Mhm.
get
And
monetized. And
my
until
thing
now,
is,
you're still here, right?
I
Even in Cordillera and Daily, you're still there. Even if you don't understand what we are talking about, you really don't have any idea, but you're still there because you're there to support me, not for me
yeah,
to
I'm
support.
there as I'm there as a friend, not just a viewer of the content.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that's
because my thing
wonderful.
is I well, when I get to know somebody, I and my thing is too I have I'm loyal to my friends,
Mhm.
like me, and then unless they do something really bad to me, or like they lie to me, or they backstab me, then I'm done, of course. But just like you should be with any of your friend if they do something wrong to you really bad. But like you, for example, I'll support you because you're my friend, like a genuine friend, and I consider you a sister. So I'm always gonna support you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Lisbon, shout out. Eva Narita, Reina Ako in the house. Direct Mendoza, and Lavito Duca. Yes. Minsan-minsan lang siya pumapasok kasi nga sabi niya, hindi niya naintindihan yung ano, pero nandyan siya lagi naka-lurk, naka-background. You're always
Hmm.
here, but you're always lurking.
Yeah, and my thing is too is like um it's more important for me to actually, because what it is you may be all YouTubers and everything, but everybody everybody has feelings and like emotions and stuff. And if you just go, I'm just here for the content,
Love you, Liz.
you know what I mean? It kind of like, well, you could go watch that same content somewhere else. You know what I
Transition,
mean?
shout out.
And it's not like, because what I mean is like anybody can do a giveaway. Anybody can do a giveaway stream, and they're not. And most people aren't there for the actual streamer. They're there for the giveaway. You know what I mean? Like if you do really good content, they may enjoy your content, but like if you get to know somebody, then you'll end up being there for them, not just their content. Because like I have some channels I like their content too that I'm friends with. Like people that do like cooking streams or like cooking
Mhm.
videos. I'll watch those because that's one thing I'm into too is cooking. Like if you did cooking streams every day, I would watch every one of your uploads.
Yeah. And actually, for me, honestly, I really don't care what others do in their channel. But for me, like when I do the giveaway, like it's really sharing the blessings,
Hmm.
sharing the blessings. So I really don't care if they're not going, if they're going to stay or
Yeah.
if they're going to go. You cannot hinder them, and you cannot hold them, because they have
Hmm.
also their own, that's their own choices. Like they really try to
Yeah.
find money for their own internet,
Yeah.
for their own schooling, because some of the gamers, like
Hmm.
they are students, see? And that's the reason
Yeah.
why I do the giveaway. And I said, if only I still have it, like I'm going to continue. And that's not only for the viewers, not only, no, because anybody can join. Even the bashers can join. Everybody. There's
Hmm.
no.
The thing though is you're not doing it. I don't know. You're doing it because, well, what it is when you stream, you gotta want to do it. You just don't go, well, I'm doing it for the viewers. You gotta want to
Mhm,
do it yourself. You know what I mean? Like me, I haven't been streaming as much because I just haven't on my second channel because I haven't wanted to do it. I haven't a desire to stream.
mhm.
I'm like, I don't want to
Gloria
stream today
Orawa,
either.
shout out.
'Cause I've
The
had a few
Filipino
people
name
ask
channel
me.
says, "How are
I
you,
had a few
Kuya
people ask me
Flexible?"
since I streamed last. Are you going to stream? And I go, nah, I don't really feel like it. I just don't. I just don't feel like streaming as much as I used to.
Yeah.
I don't.
And do you know the Filipina named Crystal? She's so young and she's good in English. Very
Hmm.
her accent as well.
Who?
Mel
Which one?
Tangpo in the house. Good evening.
Which lady?
The Filipina named Crystal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who she is. I've known who she is for a
Yes.
while. Yep.
Young, lovely lady. She's good at speaking English.
I've seen her on panels before. Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen her on a few panels before.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
Dugo-dugo ilong. Very good
I
on
don't
one
remember where I
word.
met her,
Shout
but
out.
I met her on another channel,
Ooh.
like somewhere like last month or something, I think. I can't remember what stream I saw her on. I saw her on a panel. I can't remember whose it was. Can't remember. It was on one of my friends' panels that I go to their stream every day. Can't remember who it was though. But yeah,
Oh, you
I can't
remember
remember.
me? You're from Baguio.
Oh, Blessed Lives.
Where you
Yeah,
grew up. Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
I've known I
Opo,
knew you on
opo.
someone else's. I knew you on someone else's before that though, Crystal. I knew you on someone else's before that. you're on that's person's panel that you were on. I knew you from there. When I saw you when I was at the stream, you were on someone's panel, and I can't remember whose it was, but that's the stream I know you from.
Rosarita Monteclar. Uy, maraming salamat sa iyong palipad. Alam niyo si Brett, you know what, Brett? He do he he doesn't send the virtual gift. He send the virtual gift through PayPal because he said that if I'm going to give it to YouTube, then I only can send you like what you said, Brett. Like example, you're going to send like 100 peso, then less 30%,
Yeah, it's
30%.
like 30% below that. It is like you guys don't realize YouTube takes 30% of the super chats and super stickers and the memberships. Like when you join
Yeah.
someone's
So
channel
what
and
about
you pay.
now that you are going to have tax, right? For us, we have like 30% and then added that we are going to pay for like 15% tax.
I don't know about that. And I know there's a tax, but
You did not. You
that's
have
at
to
the end
pass
of the
that.
year. That's at the end of the year, I think, though, isn't it?
Yes, Gloria Urawa. This is not actually my new channel. Is my new channel is the Cordilleran Daily FLM.
She started this channel about a year ago. I think about a year ago you
Sorry, I
started
mean
this.
I'm here to support your house. Love you. Oh, thank you so
No, I don't
much.
need to. I don't need to
Open
open my
your
camera.
camera, Brett. Brett, you have to open your camera so they have
No,
to see you. Come on, brother.
no.
Come on.
They don't need to. They don't need to see
Come
me.
on.
Nope.
They want to see you once. Mag-ano
Okay.
ka, mag-replay ka, replay ka. Makikita mo siya diyan. Come on, brother Brett. Like
No.
real quick.
I'm tired of people asking me. Don't you know how many times I got asked that when I have my camera closed? Open your camera. Open your like. I don't know. Every panel I go on, pretty much.
They keep on asking that.
Yeah. Why? Oh, no, they don't need to see
I
me.
suppose somebody strike your channel. Yeah. My channel. Who? Brett? Me?
No. No, I didn't.
Me. Me, of course.
Well, someone NPR striked my channel, yeah, but
Me, I was terminated.
some other
No more
YouTuber,
Cordilleran
some
Daily.
small YouTuber struck her channel probably. But what it is you can tell who strikes your channel. They tell you who strikes your channel when you get a strike.
If you want to see Brett, you can do a replay. You can see him in the
Beginning because I turn my camera
very
on all the
beginning.
time backstage because to let him
No,
know that I'm
he's
not a
not
troll.
ashamed. My no, he is not ashamed. It's his choice. Like you cannot. Let's
Yeah,
just give respect to him
no,
because
I show
actually
myself
people
on camera sometimes. I was on camera and wrote a vlog stream for like probably 15 minutes because we were reacting to the Eurovision for a
Mhm.
while. You know what the Eurovision is? It's like a singing competition. Eurovision, it's a singing competition in somewhere in Europe, and they have like singers from different countries come on there and sing.
If you want to see him, then you can visit his channel, Brett Glassell.
Yeah, and you can also at the start of this, you can just go back to when I went on this stream. I was on the camera for like 3 or 4 seconds because I go backstage and turn my camera on, and I come up on camera because you get troll accounts sometimes of people that people make troll accounts of you, and then they try to like come up on stream, and sometimes they'll show porn or whatever. So for me, I tell everybody that like people I go on, they tell people to open their camera up backstage too, and then to let them know that it's really them because other people will make fake accounts of you sometimes, and then come on because like I've had multiple people make fake accounts of me and try to go on my and they'd go to my friend's stream, they click on the StreamYard link, and they come backstage and they'd porn bomb them. I know multiple people. I know probably at least 6 of my friends' channels that got porn bombed. They would go backstage and they would pretend they'd use my profile picture and my name, like Brett Glaso, and they'd come up on the dachshund. Hi, Pooch. He's a cute dog. How old is he now? You're muted.
8 months. He's
Oh,
8 months. Like,
months. Well, he's
say
like
hi.
full grown then.
Oh, sit down. Sit, sit,
He's
sit.
pretty much full grown. He might add a pound or two of weight or something, but he's a wild one.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be
Here,
held right
Serena. Sit,
now.
sit, sit, sit. Over here. Here, here, here. Here na. Come on, come on. Sit, 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 sit. Okay.
I should
Good
go over to my bro.
boy.
My brother has a dog too. It's like 5 months or something. His dog. It's like 5 months now or something, or 5.5 months. He got it. He got it probably back in
Yeah,
March when it
I
was like nine
muted
weeks.
you.
When it was like 9 weeks, he got it back in I think March, February or March. And his dog is half pit bull, half. We're thinking we know it's half pit bull. When me and my brother, they didn't tell him what the other half was because they didn't know the shelter he got it from, and so they're thinking it's half. We know it's half pit bull. Me and him are thinking it's some other type of terrier, like bull terrier or English bulldog or French
Uh-huh.
bulldog or something. You've
Christina
seen it?
Rivera shout out.
It's the video on my channel. This is a video on my channel of the white dog with the brown spots, the
Is
light brown
Baguio
spots.
open for tourists? Yes. Baguio is open for tourists. Which country
Oh,
he belongs is? Ah, Washington,
yeah, United States.
United States.
Yeah.
He's I muted because because he is in my bed and asking him to get down
Uh,
so I can give him treat. And then he wants to cuddle. He wants to cuddle.
well, not really. He was trying to get away from you. He's like, I don't want to cuddle right now. Leave me alone.
Because I did not give the treat. When he sit you know if he sit, if you instructed the dog to sit down, then you must have to give him a treat. Otherwise he'll get I asked him to come up
He'll get
so I
Tampa.
can cuddle him.
Yeah, the dog will
And
get
he's in
Tampa,
America right now.
and he won't talk to you.
He will be coming here, but I don't know when because of pandemic, right?
Me, yeah. I'm planning to go there. I'm planning to go there with Bruce Davis.
Yeah, Bruce Davis.
You know Bruce Davis a little bit. He hasn't been as active on
Yeah, of
YouTube
course.
in the last probably like 4 or 5 months. He hasn't been as active on
Mhm.
YouTube
No,
because
he's happy. I know.
he's tired of a lot of the drama and crap.
Yeah, I'm going to your live stream also. I'm checking on you. I'm doing the live replay, and I saw that he's not active.
Yeah,
He's not also
I see him
uploading
once in a
videos.
while. I see him probably like once a week or twice a week. I see him like a few
Another
streams.
live stream.
And he comes here for
Who's
like
that?
5, 10 minutes. Sometimes he goes, yeah, because he'll be on my stream more probably when the football season comes around. Because I was doing NFL, I was
Mhm,
pretty much every game I didn't work during the NFL season
mhm,
that the Raiders were, and I would play because you can get this app on my phone that plays all the NFL games for free, and so I would play it low in the background so I could barely hear it, and then I'd stream football. I do like football streams, and so he'll come back then because we're planning on doing um, a possibly a giveaway. We might do
mhm.
a NFL hat giveaway but the problem is though we'd have to ship it to if we ship it to like some other country, which probably most people won't want it from another country because most people from other countries aren't NFL football fans, but to a U.S. person we could ship it to them because Bruce Davis would buy the hats and then and then we would ship it to them if they win. We're looking at these. I show them a picture of these 47 brand is a company that makes like apparel, make like hats, shirts, and stuff, and like other stuff. And there's a hat we were looking at. He goes, "Oh, that hat's pretty cool." I just showed him the link to it, and he goes, "Yeah, we should get some of those and give them away
Mhm.
on a stream because they're like $35 a piece, but they're um like cool hats. They're I don't know if you know what Carhartt brand is. It's like a workwear brand, but
Yeah.
the 47 brand collaborated with Carhartt, what's it called, a collaboration with Carhartt, and then they put the NFL logo on
Mhm.
Carhartt branded hats.
All right.
And the Carhartt is I don't know how to explain it. They're like a heavy duty work brand. They make jeans, they make like all kinds of overalls, they make boots, they make socks, they make hats, they make like facial covers for like cold weather. They make like they make regular cover overalls for like work. They make insulated ones for like really cold weather. And then so they collaborate with them, and then they make ones that are called the regular Carhartt, which is like a tan, kind of like a tan material, but it's like really thick. And they make one that's called duck fabric or whatever. And then that one's like dark blue. It's like a really dark blue color, and it's heavy duty. Like Carhartt stuff will last you for years and years. I know people that had Carhartt jackets for like 20, 25 years, and they wear them all the time. Like my brother has one that he got from a company a long time ago, and it's still good. And he doesn't wear it as much as he used to, but he used to wear it. He wears it when he goes outside because it's like a heavy duty insulated coat. You know, it's made for like going out in like probably below freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
And it's like thick. It's like the jacket's probably like half an inch thick or something or more, and it's like insulated. Yeah, they're nice stuff. Like if you're gonna do like heavy duty farming, a lot of people wear Carhartt like overalls or like Carhartt stuff. Mm-hmm. They make the double front. Carhartt makes a double front pants. They have like the double front. They make insulated jeans. I bought my brother a pair. No, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before that, I bought him a pair of insulated cars. They have the flannel lining in them, so it keeps your legs warmer when it's cold out. They're like a little thicker than normal jeans. They're probably like I don't know. The liner is probably like a millimeter or a millimeter and a half thick, but it keeps your legs warm. Yeah, they're cool pants. They make them in like cargo ones. They make them in jean style. Then they make them in the ones that are like the duck wash or whatever they call it. It's like the heavier duty, like fabric. Mm-hmm. It's a little thicker, yeah. I don't know what they're saying. Is Baguio? Yeah, you already read that one. Baguio is not as, I'll explain. It's not as populated as other, and they haven't had as many cases as like other cities in the Philippines, from what I know anyway. They haven't had as many cases of the virus, so just like here, like there's some places in just about the virus. Some places in the United States they don't even wear masks anymore. Texas and I know Florida, they don't even wear masks anymore. But the dumb thing is Florida, like 2 days ago, got a spike in cases. It's like you guys are not wearing masks, and then they go, we don't have to wear masks in Florida anymore. And I go, well, you guys had like 80 something deaths and like 2,400 cases, like on like I think it was on like Tuesday or something, Monday or Tuesday. So the cases are going up and something. And like now, though, what good thing about it is most of the United States, most of the states are going down, though. The cases are going down because more and more people are getting vaccinated in the United States. Mm-hmm. Yeah, every day there's like thousands and thousands of people that are getting vaccinated. And the cases are going down. Yeah, because we're still getting cases in Washington, but not as many as we were like probably 4 or 5 months ago. Before people started getting vaccinated, we were getting more cases, and it's gone down. We're still getting cases though, because I can show you Washington's a big. I'll show you Washington coronavirus.
Have you taken the vaccine?
We had in the last 24 hours, we've had 891 cases in my state and 28 or 20 deaths, and that's within the last 24 hours. So we're still having people die, but it's gone down a lot. We were getting like way more than that. We were getting, we were one time back in November, I think we were getting 2,000 something cases a day for like a few weeks in November, and then we were getting like over 1,000. Most of the pandemic we were getting 1,200 or more, almost every day for like since the pandemic started. And what it is there's still why it got out of hand in the first place is because one reason why is because we were allowing people for like weeks to come into our country, and then close the borders fast enough. And then also too, back probably I've seen a lot more people doing it, but back probably from like spring to like midsummer, there was a lot of people still not wearing masks. They still refuse to wear masks, and people go, oh, the people that don't wear masks, oh, the masks don't help. That's why I'm not wearing one. And I go, it does help. Because it's proven that it helps. If you ask a doctor, it's proven. And then they go, oh, the doctors are just lying about it. A lot of those people that don't wear masks, oh, the doctors are just lying about it. And I go, no, they aren't. I know someone who's a nurse, on YouTube that I met through YouTube that she's a retired nurse, but she knows people that are still nursing, and she said it's
Yeah.
terrible. You just see how it is for the nurses in the emergency rooms with all these. They actually have coronavirus wards in the where they have like areas of the hospital that are closed off to people, and you can, if someone has a coronavirus, you can't even visit them. Like, let's say your loved one is like gets a coronavirus really bad, you can't even visit them in the hospital,
Mhm.
and they won't let you visit them. If you have a 85-year-old grandma that's dying from the coronavirus, you can't even visit her to say goodbye because they won't let you in there. So but it's getting better. I mean, the more people get vaccinated is better, and the vaccines are free. You can go to like the local pharmacies down here, like most of the pharmacies in the United States. You can just go there, set up an appointment, and go there, and it takes probably like 10 or 15 minutes to get the virus shot done, and you just leave. And then it depends on, like, some people say, well, everybody gets sick. That's not the case, because it depends on your immune system, if how you're going to handle it. Because like my dad and my stepmom got theirs in February, like the middle of February or something, and they didn't have any symptoms but a sore arm for like a day or 2 days, and that was it. They got a sore arm for a little bit, and that was it. They're like, and then some people go, well, I got the virus and I was really sick for like 2 or 3 days, and blah blah blah. And I go, that's just your immune system. Everybody's immune system is not the same. Like, I know some people that were little kids years ago. They were little kids, family friends, um, and their two twins would get sick all the time. Their two twins would be sick like probably like a couple times a month, all the time. Like you, and then their two other kids would hardly ever get sick. It just
Mhm.
their immune system is not as good. Not everybody's immune system is the same. Not everybody's built the same. That's why I tell people, if even if you don't have a low immune system, if you don't want to get sick or help you get sick, take a probiotic every day. I take one pretty much every day. I take one every day unless I forget, which is once in a while I forget to take one, but I take one pretty much every day. And it's a pill that has bacteria in it, because you need a certain amount of bacteria in your body to help you fight sickness and disease. So
Yeah, I
you
think
take probiotics.
that's the benefit of taking the vaccine is for your immune system.
It's for your
It
immune
will
system, probiotic,
boost
and for your
the
digestive system too. A probiotic, the bacteria helps you
yeah,
digest
get away
food.
from it. You still get infected, but
Yeah, but
it's
it
not
reduces your chance
like
of getting an infection.
exactly. Eunice Lucero Lipad Aguila, shout out. Yan po ang aking Facebook. Ayan, sa mga nag-order dyan ng aking ginagamit. Ang aking ginagamit po na product. Yan po. Yan po ang aking ginagamit. Andun sa box, ayaw kong ilabas yung nasa box. Pero yun po ang aking ginagamit. Sa mga nagtatanong, yun po ang aking Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the main benefit of taking the vaccine is boost your immune system.
Let me show you.
And because you cannot get away from the virus.
No,
Be-
I
because it
can
says
show
here,
you.
the question is, get infection when you take the vaccine? Yes,
Yeah, you can. I know. This
you
was
can
like
get
probably 4 days ago. 4 days ago, there was a the New York Yankees baseball team. They had one player and 8 coaches on their staff they had a different third base coach, different first base coach. I think their manager. So some other bench coaches got it, and then one of their players got it. He wasn't a big player. He only plays like part time. This player, he only plays like, maybe subs in for people, and then plays like once a week or pinch hits for people. But he got the virus, and the one pretty much all those people had. I know the last guy that got it like a couple days ago or a few days ago, he had the vaccine already, and there's still a slight chance. It's just still like a 10% chance you'll get the virus even if you take the you get a shot. There's still a slight chance you'll get it, because it doesn't totally protect you from it, but it almost protects you. But here's what a probiotic is. If you want, I'll show you. Here's what
so
a probiotic
you
is.
still get infected, right?
There's one brand of the probiotic. It's a cheaper one. It was like $10, $12.
How much is that?
It was like I think it was like $10 or $12 or something. But most probiotics, this is a cheaper one, but you take 2 pills and it has 20 billion live probiotic cultures in it. It has like microscopic organisms that are actually alive in each pill. They're actually alive.
How many capsules?
There's 60, so you take 2 a day and they last you like 30 days. And there's like about a third of them left. Like about a third of them left. But the probiotics you want to get to if you ever get them, you want to get the ones that are like here you go to like the grocery store. Some grocery stores have them. You go to like GNC, Super Supplements, and there's like some other like smaller like supplement places. You want to get the ones that are refrigerated. Those ones are a little bit better for you. This one's not refrigerated, but this is the one I just bought them. These ones still work pretty good, but they're not. The refrigerated ones work better. But once you open these, you have to refrigerate them. But the ones that you buy that are already refrigerated, those are the good ones. And sometimes those can be expensive. Those can be like anywhere from 20 to like probably $50. Depends on how much live active cultures are in them. If you get one that's like 50 billion live active cultures in one pill, you're gonna probably pay like $30 to $50 for those a month. But they're worth it if you have a bad immune system and you get sick a lot. That's what would help you to not get sick as much or possibly not get sick at all.
Mommy Mariumi.
So yeah, they're good.
Mommy Mariumi. Kailan ka manganganak?
Hi, Mommy Mariumi. And she was streaming it earlier. I don't think she was. I don't think she's still streaming because I have to look. I have so many tabs open up on my computer. I have your tab open up. I have Heart Gaspar's been streaming for 9 hours. She's still streaming. You know Heart Gaspar. She's Jim Love's cousin. He's been streaming for around 9.5 hours or something. And then Tinkerbell 83 streaming. And then Mommy Mariumi ended. I didn't, but and then this lady ended too. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 streams different than yours on my laptop open. My girlfriend was streaming earlier. She only streamed for like a half an hour though. She usually does like half an hour to hour long streams. Or around an hour. Sometimes she went a little bit over an hour, but not very often. Because she can only stream a certain time because of her boss won't let her stream sometimes. Because she lives with her boss and her boss and in her boss's house. It's a 2-bedroom condo. It's a 2-bedroom condo. Get ready to sleep now, guys. Yep. And of course, she's been pregnant for a while, probably like 6 months pregnant or something, 7 months pregnant. She's due pretty soon. She's doing like, she might be due. I don't know when she said she's due, like maybe July, something, June or July. Miss you both. Oh, thank you, Mariumi.
Girlfriend was here a while back. Now she's gone.
And hopefully, when I go to the Philippines, me and my girlfriend could. I don't know. She doesn't really know you that well, but we could go meet you. But it'd still be a long. It'd be a long bus ride. It'd be like a 6 or 7 hour bus ride, probably.
He's going probably
From Manila, yeah. From
have a leave then. Or you might.
Baguio looks like one of the nicer. Well, it's getting fairly crowded too, though. People say it's starting to get really crowded in Baguio too.
Not really.
Oh.
I don't know when you're coming.
I don't know when I'm coming either because I gotta.
now it's pandemic. So
Yeah, because of the pandemic. But I know I'm gonna meet my girlfriend. I know I'm gonna meet other people, and they live in Manila that I know. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go meet them. People we're mutual friends with. Yeah,
your friends.
and then I want to meet Sis Travel Vlogs too, and that's like a 45-minute flight from Manila. Dumaguete.
Domagete, that is
Dumaguete
very
is nice. Oh, well, I would like to go to Sikihor too, but that would be probably like a 2.5 hour flight from Manila.
mhm, that is it.
You know where
That is
Sikihor is, right? It's like pretty
where
far
you
down
where you really wanna stay.
on the west side of the Philippines, like one of the western islands. It's a smaller island,
Smaller island.
and then Palau would be fun to go to too. But
Tapos
that's
wala na. Mami Mariumi, wala na yung Cordilleran Daily. Nainis ako sa totoo lang. Why? Wala ako. I really don't care. Like I didn't care if Cordilleran Daily is gone because Vivian
well, why don't
Vingelas.
you care? You spend a lot of time building that channel up.
I know there are like 38,000, almost 38,000, but I really don't care.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
my
I
thing
really
though
don't.
is a lot of people that sub to you, like any channel you go to, like you're only gonna get about 1% of your subs that are actually really gonna support you. In
Yeah,
anything,
but
like if you look at
for channels
PewDiePie,
before it
he only gets like a
got
million and a half likes on his videos or whatever views on his video, and he's got like 105 million subs. So he gets about like 1% of his subs that actually support him.
Mami Mariomi, sabi ko nga, yung tinulungan mo before, siya nung nag-strike ng channel mo. You know? Wag kang magpa-stress. Ako nga, hindi ako, bakit? Ako nga, wala sa akin eh. Wala sa akin. And I have the new Ecordilleran Daily and I just check on it. 600, 600 and counting. Thank you so much, FLM family. I know. And you cannot if you are re-uploader, if you are doing reaction. But for me, the videos that I'm reacting is really from Francis Leo Marcos. That's why I'm pretty sure and I'm very confident that he cannot strike me. Just imagine
Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah,
how
I don't
many
know.
live streams that I played and he never
Mm-hmm.
did that. And also those people that betrayed him, those people that put him down, those people that broke away. Like he did not even struck. No, not
Mm-hmm.
even one of them. There
Yeah.
were people that was struck down by that was taken down by the IT, his IT, and that's not in control. That's not in the pandemic here doesn't know about it. That's why I feel sorry for them because some of them they did not message and they did not try to communicate. Like you can ask them, you can communicate. But me, I did not contact. I did not contact the person that
Mm-hmm.
took down my channel because I knew, I knew, and I respected her. I there's still the belief that she cannot do that because
Yeah.
she has a background in ministry. But the thing is you help her, okay, in her business, in her channel, and then because of your principle, because of your belief are not um you don't have you are now both doesn't have you don't have
Mm-hmm.
both same principles, and then they're going to do that because you are exposing who they are, that they're only using the people who supported them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're going to do that. So I really don't care if the channel is gone. The thing is that I'm just um I cannot forget these people who stayed behind me when I build that channel. Like you, I have 5,000 subscribers before I became I became a re-uploader of Francis Leo Marcos content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and you were always there before. See?
Yeah,
So I cannot forget you guys,
I support people a
and
lot. I support a lot of
those
channels.
people, I just felt sorry for that I did not find time to protect. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I did not for the people who copied her videos. who reposted or re-uploaded her videos, they already deleted. But me, no, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
I did not delete because of the belief that she cannot do it. But sometimes may namamatay nga sa malaking akala. What's the right term for that?
Mm-hmm.
Anong tamang word? Ma- Maling akala.
Get
Akala mo
ready.
lang yun. Yun pala hindi. Because
So
she
how are your
because
daughters
you know
doing?
what? Because you know what? Like the last time I gave the salary of the YouTube salary that I gave to this charity that I'm supporting. Like they had the IP in indigenous people and then uh the malnourished kids. Like
Mm-hmm.
before it start with 30 to 40 and then it gets bigger. So now we have like 60 to 70. 60 to 70. Just imagine that. And
Mm-hmm.
because of your selfishness, you took down the channel. No more. I cannot
Mm-hmm.
support that anymore.
That's not. I don't
That's
know.
why
Yeah,
that's why I'm trying
it
to
is
build again
YouTube
the charity
drama
channel.
and stuff.
I'm going to build again the Incordilia and Daily. And as I said, the proceeds of the channel will still go to the charity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
But my thing is too is like I donate to people because generally, well, some people I donate
Yeah.
to don't need the money, but most people I donate to need the money. Like my friends that are living in wherever they're living in, like Makati or blah blah blah, or like Cebu, and they need the money because they're not working right now, and they,
Mhm.
like one lady goes, thanks for donating to me. You're 25% of my rent. What you donate to me is 25% of my rent, and I put it towards my rent because I can't find a job, and then she
Uh,
has kids, and her name is Pinos Habit, and she can't find a job, and she
what?
has
No?
Pinos Habit. You might know her.
Habit?
Pinos Habit's her name.
Habit.
Pinos Habit.
Habit. Pinos habit.
Pinos Habit.
Pinos.
Yeah, like Panis, Pinos Habit. It means something in the Philippines.
Oh, Pinas.
Pinos, yeah. Pinos Habit.
Habit. Yeah.
But she goes, yeah, what you donate to me is about 25% of my rent per month. Because she goes, I can't find a job.
How come she cannot find a job?
She can't find a job. I don't know. She's like a lot of people can't find a job. That's why
Like
a lot of the
Filipino.
Filipinos go
National.
become OFWs because they can't find a job in the
Ah, okay.
Philippines.
I got.
But she's living in Manila, like North Manila. Yeah.
She's now in North Manila, but she's of OFW.
No,
Meaning,
she's not OFW. She's in North
that,
Manila. I mean, I'm just giving you an example.
oh,
That's why a
yeah,
lot of the OFWs become OFWs because they can't find jobs in the Philippines. And then they make more money also too overseas. But I mean, I know a lot of OFWs, and I know a good amount of people that live in Hong Kong
hmm
as OFWs.
yeah. Like there are some OFWs. So lucky are those people who like really uh think of where they come from and where are they where they are. You know,
Yeah.
there are some OFWs. Sometimes they go to the other country, and then they act
Hmm.
as if they own the place and they are the boss of their of they are the boss
Hmm.
in their employer's house. You know, like they are. I just cannot believe that they are watching in YouTube and then are acting as if you know who they are, and sometimes that's why they are being fired because of actions like that. When you go to other country, you're a helper, you're a keeper, whatever your job is, you have to do your job in working hours. You don't have to get stuck in watching YouTube. You have to do your work and don't act as if. You have to see who. My gosh, I couldn't believe like that. That's why some of
Hmm.
them they are being fired. Now they cannot find a job. They have to
Yeah,
be
well, you know what? There's another thing about it too is like
go
a
back
lot
to
of
work.
those OFWs don't get breaks and they get treated like crap. No offense. A lot of them do because I know OFW said I don't ever get breaks, and I know a lady that's works. She got a new employer in Hong Kong. She said she doesn't like it because they make her work like 17 hours a day, never or hardly ever give her breaks,
Mhm,
and when she gets breaks, a lot of times she has to stand up on her break
mhm.
because
It
because
it's
there's that way
very
and there's one lady that was talking about where we did a stream about it. I was on this American guy stream, and he was we were talking about like how a lot of the OFWs are treated in other countries, and and one lady goes, "I'm lucky that I found that I work in Hong Kong, but I found
mhm,
a Westerner to work for because they go." He goes, most people in like Western culture, it's a American guy and his Brazilian wife, but she was saying that Americans are more lenient to give you breaks than
mhm.
other than like Chinese people. Most Chinese people won't give you a break. They expect you to work for long hours without breaks.
Wow, not all though. But
But most of them, she
I
said.
I've been helper one time, right? And I was at that was in Macau for 6 months
Hmm.
before I've been an offline teacher and personal tutor, private tutor. So you know what I do? I of course I'm stay in, so I have to work. I have to do my job break, and I don't stay long watching YouTube or doing things behind my employer's house because I mean, that's not my home. But I have to respect, and I'm working for them. They are paying me. But what I'm talking
Yeah,
about is
here's one
why
thing though.
OFW, the reason why they are being terminated, why they are being get fired,
You know what
because
though? If they don't let them have their own free time, then that's then I wouldn't want to be that employer either. They don't let them have their free time. It doesn't matter if you're at their house or not. You're there. You're working for them, and I can guarantee you, even OFWs may get paid more than they do in the Philippines. They still don't get paid that much.
mhm.
I
Do
mean,
you know
I mean,
I'm
most OFWs
I
get
have
taken
my
advantage of. No offense,
I have
like
my
probably
break, but
90% of them get
I have
taken advantage of.
I have I have my break,
I know a lot of them that they were
I don't
taken
have to
advantage of.
abuse, especially this kind of wow. What kind of employee are you? You are working and you are watching YouTube. So my God, like you just can imagine this kind of employee. If I don't if
Hmm.
I have that kind of employee, of course I will not.
But here's one thing though,
The
is like
reason why some of them are being terminated, some of them are being fired, and they cannot find a job
yeah,
here.
but see though, if you're an employer and go, you can't ever do what you want,
Mhm.
you're getting
Sometimes
kind
they
of
are
taken
being
advantage
fed,
of.
right? Like if employer is very considerate, like giving you that, okay, you can do everything you
Hmm.
want. You can watch TV, you can,
Yeah.
but you don't have to abuse that. You still have to think that you are there and they are paying you.
Mhm. But the thing though is they're still not paying you very good. You may get paid a little bit more than you do in the Philippines, but I mean, I know of W's that are working in Saudi Arabia are only getting paid 400, $500 a month, and they're expected to work like every freaking day for for like 12, 14 hours, even more than that sometimes. Like I know a lady was living in Kuwait. She was working like 17, 18 hours a day
Hmm.
because the she was even said on her live stream the kids parents wouldn't even hardly even spend time with the kids. She would spend all the time, pretty like 95% of the time with the kids when they were awake. And then she said when she left, the kids got sad because she was more of a mother to the kids than their own, or more of a parent to her kids than their mom and dad were.
Hmm.
Like a lot of, no offense to, but I've seen it from a lot of people. People that work in, I've never, of course, never experienced, but I know from talking to OFWs that are working like the Middle East. Most of the parents don't even they hire you to take care of their kids until the parents can do whatever they want
Hmm.
a lot of the time, and they don't even really interact with their kids, and that's why like some of these OFWs, the kids get so attached to them that like when they leave, when their contract's up, that the kids get sad.
Separation anxiety.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like that one lady is Giggly Girl. You might know Giggly Girl.
Yeah.
Now, Giggly Girl lives in the Philippines
The
now, but she
uh,
left probably like I don't know, I don't know when it was, like in the fall of last year. She left her, I think it was fall last year. She left Kuwait,
Mhm.
and she said the kids got sad because they were she was more of a mom to them than their own mom and dad were. Because she even said it. She even said, "Yeah, they spend I spend way more time with the kids than their own dad. Mom and dad don't even interact with them. Like their mom and dad will be like on their phones or watching TV or doing something else. That's why I don't like. Like a lot of people have nannies. Even like celebrities have nannies, and the nanny does a lot of the what the parent would do, and like the parent doesn't spend a lot of time with the kids. You know what I mean? It's like kind of sad. You know, I mean, if you have a lot of money and you have like a busy schedule, I can see how maybe having a nanny to help out a little bit, but like like hiring an OFW to do everything that the normal parent would do, so just so you can sit on your ass and do nothing. It's kind of sad and not be a parent. You know what I mean? They go, well, I got a lot of money, I can hire somebody to be a
Yeah,
parent for
believe
me.
me.
You know?
Yeah. He is reckless though.
Yeah.
Recklessly is my brother.
And I know you're a good mom. You're a single mom that takes care of your kids like you should. I mean, everybody goes, well, you're an extraordinary mom because you take care of your kids. Well, everybody's supposed to take care of their kids. It's like you may be a good mom and everything, but everybody's supposed to take responsibility for their kids. If you have kids, you got to take responsibility for them. You know what I mean? Or you should, if you have the means to take care of them, you should be taking care of them.
Yeah.
You know, because kids are your responsibility. They shouldn't be anybody else's responsibility. Just because you have money and can pay somebody, or like I know a lot of younger people. I've seen younger people that have kids and they just pawn them off to their mom or dad or their grandma and grandpa, and they don't want to deal with the kid. I'm like, if you have a kid, you should take responsibility for it because you shouldn't have had the kid then. That's all I look at. You shouldn't have had the kid then if you don't want to take responsibility for it. You can choose to have a kid or not, and everybody goes, "Oh, it was a mistake." I go, "It's not that big of a mistake." Because if you did, some people go, "Well, I got drunk and had a kid." I go, "Well, you chose to get drunk, and you knew that could have happened. If you were drunk, there was a possibility that could have happened. That you would have had sex and got pregnant with somebody." And I know someone else that he's no longer alive, but he got drunk one night. Both him and his wife got drunk one night, and they had a kid, and it wasn't planned. But of course, he took responsibility for the kid.
Happened. Yeah.
He was a good guy and took responsibility for the kid and like raised the kid and everything. But you know what I mean? It's like people go, well, oh, it was an accident. I got drunk. I go, you knew that like you it wasn't an accident you got drunk because you decided to drink the alcohol. It's not like all of a sudden someone poured alcohol down your throat, poured like 3 shots of tequila down your throat and you got drunk. You're the one that chose to drink the beer, and you probably knew yourself enough to know that you probably one other time got drunk and had sex with somebody and and or you got drunk and had unprotected sex, and that's your fault. And don't say it's an accident. I help people make up the excuse. Oh, it was an accident. I got pregnant. I'm like, it's never an accident. And they go, well, I didn't know what I was doing because I was drunk. I go, well, you you knew you were drinking at one time. It wasn't an accident. You started drinking. You chose to drink, and the people, and you probably knew that what would happen when you get drunk. You
Yeah.
know,
That is just, you have to think first.
you
Think
know.
twice.
If you're gonna have a kid, my opinion, I don't have a kid, but if you're gonna have a kid, make sure you have enough money to take care of the damn kid and plan the kid out. Most people I know that.
Like my dad. My dad actually asked me a lot of times. You've been asking me like, give me the kid, be a lady. You can find someone. You do everything you want. And I am not that kind of like I had a family and then I'm going to give it to you. You suppose you have to enjoy your life. You are
Mhm.
now you're too old and you must enjoy. And me being a parent, I have to bear that. I have to take responsibility of that. I
Yeah,
was not I didn't board these kids like I just going to give it to you and I'm going to do whatever I want. But he's just thinking of what I have. experience like all the hurdles, all the struggles that I've been through. That's why you have to find someone who can
Hmm.
take care of you. No, I can do it. I can do it. It's just so he is just so very particular of someone who support
Yeah.
the kids. That's what he's thinking. I said, I'm not how to say, I'm not lazy. I can work. I can do it everything for them. I just assured him of that. So instead of giving him the kids, instead of giving
Hmm.
him to the other aunts, because there are, he said that he's going to take the kids and give it to my aunts, who is, they have their means. Uh, it's okay. I can do it. I can support my kids.
Hmm.
They are my responsibility. So unlike some other parents, like they have their kids and then they went abroad, they go abroad and then just do everything whatever they want. They forgot that they have family,
Hmm.
they have kids that they have to look to. So when there was a time, last year, I was thinking of going abroad, and then suddenly I think it came into my mind that what if I go abroad? What will gonna happen to the kids?
Yeah.
It always turned in my mind that what uh what we have been through, I don't want them to experience again. So I'm just
Hmm.
thankful that God gave me this kind of work, stay home, so that I'm like hands on.
Hmm.
Just play and watch, do it. Shout out.
I just play and watch do it. He must be American or from like a Western country or something. Because if you come, generally when I see someone coming and speak English first off the bat when they come to a stream, they're usually not from the Philippines. You know what I mean? Because like if you see someone coming to a chat and they first type in English, they're usually from another country most of the time.
Hmm. Yeah, so lucky. So far, like how many years already?
Hmm. I've known you
But
for a while. Like,
when my dad keep on asking me to find someone, asking me to be a lady in Jewish,
well,
but not in my, it doesn't occur in my mind. I said, if there's someone who really comes to our life, then God will give that.
yeah,
I don't have to find.
you don't have to find anybody, but it'd be nice if you did.
I know,
I would
already
support that.
the past last year, already, and it's not good. Like you try that headset mode.
Hmm.
Ingat Zamboanga City, shout
Yeah,
out sa inyo dyan, Jerwadi Riza.
yeah.
It's easy to say, but it's hard to do. Right? Last year,
Hmm.
you try to know someone, and then they took advantage of your vulnerable state. It's just
Yeah.
I am thankful that God didn't allow me to meet him. Otherwise,
Hmm. Yeah, it says headset mode always. I can see you.
I
I
am
don't like
being vigilant now. I'm being
I don't like
vigilant.
using a headset because I watch the multiple streams at one time. But
Yet
if you're,
they are just listening in his set.
yeah,
They are in,
if
they
you're
are all W.
just say about headsets though in general, like headsets are good if you live with someone else, you don't want them to hear the sound. Like if you're in the next room and you don't want them to hear the sound, and then use a headset. Or if you're like in the living room and you're tired, you don't want them to hear the sound. Yeah.
They are in headset headset. They are in headset team. Like
Hmm.
mostly of the OSWs, they are working while they are listening in YouTube. Like they
Yeah.
make
And I know a lot of them are working while they're listening too. Yeah. I know a lot of OFWs that do that.
hmm
And that I actually go to their when I go to their stream or they go to other streams and they're working while they're streaming. Is how they can stream sometimes is they work while they're streaming.
So when are you going back to do live streaming?
I don't know.
March, April. It's already. Maybe you
Well,
can
I've done 7 on my other channel.
huh?
I've done 7 streams on my other channel. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it's 7. Since in like the 2.5 months I've had the other channel, a little over 2.5 months, I've done 7 streams on it.
You try to do live stream again.
Yeah, my last live stream was 15 days ago.
Oh, 15 days. You can do
Hmm.
live.
It was a random one because some lady goes, "Who's going live next?" Because we're in a community where a lot of people transfer over from stream to stream. If you say who's going live next, you'll get like at least probably half a dozen or something. It'll go from that stream over to the one or whatever. And so this lady Marty was her name. She goes, "Who's going live next?" Whoa. And I go, I think KG Cheesy's going live next is her channel name. And
Yeah,
then I
you
go,
could do that. You could do
and
that.
then she goes, "No, yeah, I'm not going live. I was going to blah blah blah. I decided not to." And then she goes, "Brett, if you go live, I'll come up on your panel." So I went live like probably about 5-7 minutes later after she ended, and then she came on my live like within like a minute after I started. She came up, and then she stayed up. I did a like 7-hour stream. She stayed up for like 6 hours of it on my panel.
Mm.
She's like really supportive. And then that Hazy Cheesy came on my panel for like probably 4 hours or something, 4.5 hours. Those are people I'm close to too. Those are people I call like sisters too. I've like Hazy Cheesy I talk to sometimes in Messenger and stuff. She's like a sister to me too. She calls me Kuya because she's
Kuya.
like a year younger than me. She called her a year and a half younger than me. She calls me Kuya all the time. I call her sister. I don't know because I could call her younger sister, but in American. But I tried to look it up in Tagalog. It's like 4 words. What younger sister means? It's like 4 words in Tagalog. I can't remember what it's called.
Younger sister?
Yeah, well,
Bunso?
what younger sister is in Tagalog. Yeah,
Is it Bunso? Younger sister?
no, no.
I don't know what
From
younger sister is.
Google,
Ate, Kuya,
you speak. Yeah,
Nene.
go here. Google Translate. Then I'll go English
Is
really
there
fast.
younger Tagalog in younger sister? I don't know what.
Young, younger. Uh, oh, if I can pronounce it, Naka Kababa Tang, Kapati Na Babe. Is how you say it? I
Huh?
think I just said it. Naka.
Nakababatang kapatid na babae.
Yeah, that means younger
Nakababatang
sister in Tagalog. Yep, that's what I'm saying. It's complicated. In American, it's 2 words, and in Tagalog, it's actually 4 words. One pretty long word, and then yeah, it's like
nakababatang kapatid na babae. But we don't
nababai.
have an
Yeah.
exact term for that. We just call it in
Hmm.
call it nene or bunso. Even if he is not bunso, we call it bunso. Younger.
Yeah.
Uh, only ate, kuya. We
Yeah.
call
For older siblings, for like a woman, you call her Ati. For a
or
man, you call
younger.
her Kuya.
Yeah. Or younger
Yeah.
sister. This is a bit of it. Nakakabatang kapatid na but we cannot
Yeah. I can't pronounce it right, but
call it like nene or tutoy.
Nene or Tutu.
Yeah, tutoy means
Tutoy.
young at yeah.
Oh,
Tutoy, young.
Tutoy. Yeah.
Or
And then like another one you can say to somebody is like Po.
po is that is a sign of respect.
Yeah, that's like respect to an elder. You say Po.
Yeah.
So you could
Po,
say Po to like
po.
someone that's just older, like like someone's grandfather. You could say like Po or anybody that's older. I can be like I'm older than you, so you could. But
Yeah.
you call me Kuya though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Opo, Kuya Brent.
yep, Kuya. I
Mm-hmm.
have like a good amount of Filipinos that call me Kuya or
Wow.
brother. Yeah, like I go to their streams every day. All those people they call me that. Like I have like Ivesore channel, Raquel de los Santos, Jean Piang calls me Kuya, which is the one of the ladies that lives with Deborah. They're like good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's a house that helps her do the house cleaning and stuff. And then who else calls me that? There's a bunch of other ones like Mary Yumi. My mommy Mary Yumi now calls me Uncle. because I'm mom and uncle to her kids. And then I call her. She has a sister Megan that's been on a lot of her streams too. She comes on and talks in the chat a little bit, like pretty much every stream. And Megan had a birthday. What was it like? Was it last week or a few days ago? She had a birthday, and then she did a birthday stream for a while. And Megan comes on and talks in the chat, and I call her sister too. She's cool. Mariumi's sister, Megan. And then Megan has a daughter that comes on the stream sometimes too.
Yeah.
And it's 13. I think 13. No, it's not Megan's. Not Megan's kid. It's someone else's kid. But yeah, it's cool. And then because Mariumi's back in the Philippines too. She used to work in oh god, it was the Middle East somewhere. It was Qatar, I think, or something like that, or United Arab Emirates, maybe. It might have been United Arab Emirates. She worked in for a while, for a good amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And Mars Bancood, she's been back in the Philippines for a while too. She doesn't work in Kuwait anymore. She worked 18 years in Kuwait.
City. Your wife
Mars
was
Bancood was an OFW for 18 years. And she's like, how old? I think she's like 50 or 51. Mars Bancood. And the thing is, though, too, she moved back to take care of her grandson. She has a grandson. Her daughter, who's like 26 or 27, had a grandchild, and pretty soon, I think it's the 30th of this month, he'll be 1 year old. Her grandson. And she does streams from like outside now too, where she sits outside and does live stream a lot. I think she lives in somewhere in Luzon. I think Mars does.
which part of Luzon?
So I don't know, somewhere in Luzon. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, you live in Luzon, of course. You live like pretty north. You don't live completely north Luzon, but you live pretty far north Luzon. Because there's other places that are farther north, like other even smaller towns. I don't remember what they're called, but yeah, I can look. It's Luzon, the Philippines Luzon map. There's like where you live. It's I can find it. That's just the freaking mountain map. I don't want that one. Find the city map. Manila. Where is it? I'm trying to find out where I get it bigger to zoom in. And zoom in on this map. One of these maps here. There's Manila. Is like,
Adventure the North vlog. Hello.
yeah, see, there's a lot of cities
Yeah,
north of
but
where you live.
because you're already left, like it's late here, that's why. The
There's a lot of
picture.
cities north, like Santa Ana is pretty north. There's a lot of cities north of Baguio. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cities north of Baguio. I don't know how to say most of the names. I can't pronounce them. I can pronounce San Fernando, Candone, Claveria, Santa Ana. So there's one there's one that's probably pretty far north of Baguio that I can't pronounce. And Manila's like fairly far south. And then Batangas is part of it. So it's on Luzon too. So is Santa Cruz. Iba, Palawan,
Palawan is where?
Palayan. No, it's Papalayan. Palayan.
Lulu, are you Lulu? Bread is not Lulu. Eric Bantay. You can go back first part of the live stream. You can see him.
Yeah.
Zindag yung is still in the house. Naka-live na po sa malaking bahay. Uwian po.
Hmm.
Here, naka-ano lang ako, naka-mute lang ako.
Yeah, I always come up on. I always open my camera backstage, and then I come up for like a few seconds every time on the panel with my camera on, at least for a few seconds.
Ooh. Hello, Adventure. Hello, Adventure the North.
It's outside,
Adventure
I
the
think.
North vlogs taga saan? Hindi naman nagpapakita. Zindagi Life is still in the house. Hello, Adventure. Can you hear him or her? Hello, Adventure. Can you hear me, Brett?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but the one who came in like is not interact.
I think his internet's frozen or his connection. Maybe he was outside somewhere.
Is
He was showing like that. That was a picture of like a hill somewhere outside. Yeah, because I'm gonna meet my girlfriend first when I go to the Philippines, but first, and then we're gonna go. No, I pretty much why I'm going there is to like meet people when I go. It's like the reason why I usually go to places that on vacation is because I know people who live there, not to actually go to the country. I'd like to see, of course, I'd like to see some of the stuff in the country, but that's not the major reason why I go. A lot of people go to countries, they don't know people to go see the country. But
mm-hmm.
I think it's like I would never I went and saw my best friend one time in San Diego. I would never have gone to San Diego if he wasn't there. I would have like really no desire to go. Just like people go, oh, I'm going to go on vacation to Mexico, and I'm like, doesn't really, like excite me to go to Mexico. And I'm like, I don't really want to ever go to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Cabsat. Cabsat.
Yeah.
Eric, Diane, your dog's barking.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hound. You know why the wiener dogs have short legs and
Kabsat
yeah,
is
and then they have long bodies. Like short and have like a really long body because they're originally bred to
there you go. Hello, Kabsat.
when get
Kumusta?
gophers and moles out of
Ay,
holes.
naka-live na sa malaking bahay.
Oo. Nag-ano na ako dun.
Nakabak,
Nag-comment na ako dun.
nakamute ako.
Mm-mm.
Nakamute nandito sa computer. Ihimo na
Nakamute ako?
hindi. Ako ang nakamute dito sa live nila sa Yama.
Mm.
Ihimo na ako.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. So how are you? I don't know how to say your name. Zen Doggy? I think it's
Zindagi, yeah.
Zindagi. How are you doing?
Yeah. Sindagi life.
Yep.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. You must live in the Middle East.
Yeah, I'm here in Lebanon.
Yeah, because I noticed by your outfit you're wearing.
Yeah.
Yep. In a lot of those countries, you have to wear like outfits like that.
Very difficult.
Hmm.
Very crazy
Yeah.
about of Corona.
Hmm. Yeah. In some countries,
Yeah.
it's getting worse. Like India, it's
Yeah.
getting got worse the last like month or so, like 3 weeks or a month. It's gotten worse.
Yeah. India, very worse.
Hmm. And then they're not even reporting. They're not even reporting everybody that's dying.
Yeah.
They're only
Uh,
reporting like maybe half to a third of the people that die. Yeah.
1,000. a
Hmm.
thousand a day.
Yeah. They're only
I think
reporting
is
like maybe a few hundred of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
I
I
think
read. Yeah.
1,500 a day, or
Hmm.
more than.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I seen a picture of like they're just burying the bodies in the sand. Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
like on a video.
Because they not uh, they not listening the protocol in India. That's why like that.
Milk.
No one can listening.
Yeah.
No one can. I don't know what happened. Also, the
Hmm.
president there, they not listen.
Yeah.
Open the river everywhere. Open, open, open. That's why.
Hmm. Yeah. It's like, and
Yeah,
then
it's
here,
here. It's little now. It's better now.
yeah, it's getting better here. It's getting better
Here,
a little bit
yeah,
slightly like
inshallah.
every week because we're getting more people vaccinated. Like in the United States, we're getting more people vaccinated. And if you guys don't know, most of the virus shots are made in the United States. The which one is it? The Pfizer, the Johnson and Johnson, and the Moderna
Mm-hmm.
shot are all made in the United States. So and then there's
Yeah.
the other one, AstraZeneca. I think is
Uh,
based around.
I think it's America
Hmm. Yeah,
free for
but
wearing mask. I think that
yeah,
is no
some
one can
some
wearing
people.
mask. Yeah.
Um, that's only in certain states because, like in the United States, um,
Mm-hmm.
each state is their own government. So it's like, for example, like Texas and Florida don't have. I know they're two of the countries don't wear masks. I don't know if any of the other. I mean, two of the states. I mean, they cannot wear mask. They don't have to wear masks. But the thing is, though, is like Florida, they're like we're not wearing masks. But then they're like a couple of days ago, their coronavirus was ridiculous. They had like 20, 25, like somewhere almost 2,500 people, I think it was, get the virus, and like 89 people died. So they're like, we're not wearing masks anymore. But then it's not really working because not everybody in Florida is vaccinated yet. And plus, too, with the vaccination, you're not 100%
Mm-hmm.
protected from the virus. You're only 90%. It's only 90% effective.
Right.
So, because there was a New York Yankees baseball player, because it's a Major League Baseball is a big sport in the United States, and I know there was one, at least one from their team that he was a coach. He got vaccinated, but he got the virus anyways.
Mm.
Because
But India is a lot of population of people maybe grounded there in India. A lot.
yeah,
Really, too much, too
yeah,
much.
Oh, kawawa ang India.
yeah.
Ganda.
Mm.
There's a
Oo
lot
nga.
of people in the United
Perti ko
States.
na.
Yeah.
Ay, nakita ka mo't lang nun. Nakita na ko.
Hmm.
In India.
I think the most populated city is Tokyo. I think in the world. I think Tokyo has the largest population out of any city, and the most people that live in it. Because New York has New York City
Mm.
has a lot of people too for how the size of the city. It's
Yeah,
like a super overcrowded.
but
Like New York City, you'll see people walk. You'll see like crowds of people just walking down the street. It's like Hong Kong too. Something in Hong Kong, you'll see like hundreds of people walking down the street.
yeah. But New York is, my auntie said, very nice there. That is, New York is very nice place
Oh, I
in
think it's a little.
America.
If you go anywhere, I've never been to New York, but if you go anywhere I've seen on TV, you go anywhere like Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, any of the five boroughs, what they call it, and then
Mm.
like New York City or like Staten Island, it's crowded. There's a lot of people that live in, for the size of the state. There's a lot of people. There's like more than double the amount of people live in my state. For example, they live in New York. Like well over double. Yeah, it's like 2.5 times the amount of people or something. It's crazy. Like California, everybody thinks, they don't realize like California's got 39 million people that live in it. It's like over, like Los Angeles is super
I want to
overpopulated.
share my relatives in California. I have a lot
Mm-hmm.
of my relatives in California. They came in Philippines. They wearing like we are the
Mm-hmm.
people in Philippines in like example in province. They shop because the clothes, the from America like that the clothes. She said, "Why like
Yeah.
that your clothes? Why you're not wearing good like that, right? In California, it's worse." For
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, yeah.
I have my yeah, I have my cousin, all the family of my cousin there in California.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
well, I have two family members that live in California.
yeah, the children in
My uncle.
California because they they living there until they old. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not no manners. Yeah,
Yeah, because I
my
have
niece everywhere is there no manners. Yeah,
mm-hmm. I
they
have an aunt
shout
and
like
uncle.
that.
Yeah, yeah, I have an aunt and uncle that live in
Yeah.
Mission Viejo, which is in Orange County. It's a part of Orange County. Orange County is like east of LA. I think it is east of LA a little bit. It's the next county. It's the next county over from LA County. Is what the LA County, and then it's Orange County. Orange County is like a kind of a ritzy place. Like there's a lot of like high rent. Well, anywhere.
Hanya mabandog dati host mo, kabsat. Nakamute ka siguro.
You're
Nakamute.
muted.
But, but pray for country of
Yeah.
Palestine because very worse there now.
Hmm.
They haram like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very sad.
Hmm.
Yeah, not only in Palestine, it's not only Christian, not only Muslim, free Christian also.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a friend that lives in San Diego. If you know where that is, it's
Mm.
like an hour and a half south of LA. Well, what stream is that? We can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, mute.
You're still muted.
She is a mute.
Yeah.
Oh my
Keep
gosh,
doing.
Yes.
nakamute ako. I said,
You
"Oh my gosh,
Mhm.
nagsasalita
you've
ako
been
ng
muted. You've been muted
gano'n."
for like 10 minutes or
Yes,
something. Eh?
Rowena, nandun ako sa live stream and that is we call
Mm.
this the mansion where all of the FLL family or the fans or the supporters of the pandemic hero interact.
Hmm.
This is
Yeah.
where I get the content. That's where I get the content. Is the one is the so-called
Dalawa. Nanonood ako ng dalawa.
ako rin naman nandito din. Naka-background. Flor
But,
Fernandez, Belgium. Shout out. You can join us, friend. No problem.
Hmm.
You know the pandemic hero? You know the pandemic hero, Brett?
Yeah, Marcos. Yeah, whatever his name is. I know him a little bit just through your channel. I don't like follow him or like watch that stuff or anything, but
I know because you don't understand, of course. Why would you?
I only knew about him through your channel.
Yeah.
I would lurk on a lot of your streams when they were talking about. I was just like a lurk. I was like, I'd say hi, I'm still here, blah blah blah.
Here, Brett.
Yeah, the shirt, yeah, or the sweatshirt. I know you have like merchandise. You have hoodies and Did you make those or did someone else make them? Because I would buy shirts and they had like your channel logo on them or something, but I wouldn't buy that. No offense.
I have my T-shirt.
The ones that just have your logo on it. Uh, I know some other people have
Mm.
merchandise. Some other people I know that I actually had before my apartment fire. I had like merchandise of like a few streamers, and I had a few
One
game streamers
man from
merchandise.
Canada or California. California ordered 7 T-shirts and then suddenly they break away. They 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 turn back.
Oh,
So I have
yeah, that's not good. Yeah, but yeah, I would buy merchandise. It was like your channel logo or something.
not easy. I paid for that, and if nobody wants to buy this one, then what can I do?
Yeah.
Into no nagbakasyon na kabsat agkita tantuman
Teka, ano ka manang?
Cagayan Valley.
Ay, kagaya.
Di ba baga kanyam nga nagpadawat ni Francis ni FLMDJ Tibagas? May isa nga 10-wheeler.
Baka
Mm-hmm.
ano, ba,
Amom ti nakareceive
man.
ni Attorney Garcia.
Si Atty. Garcia ang nag-isip.
Kasi ag friend eh. Friend. Iso nga ron nga nakaneng da nga talaga dagiti taktawan niya.
Ay, talaga. Wala ko na mas ko tayo da umay ka baga sa kung makita man itong sana kayang-kaya na naman kasi kakadwa tayo kapsa tayo
Ngam ti mother ko ket Espanyol.
oh,
Ti mother ko Espanyol, di ba, idi panahon ti Espanya di ay Philippines ijeda nga nagkita. Mm. Tapos ti father ko ket adda kuana igurot.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, yeah. So arad ka. Ay, nakaawid na kumay di last year nga pandemic, COVID.
tangay
Yeah. Maybe I think I hope this coming 2023 inshallah.
lagi pala sa ano sa Cordilleran Daily.
So you started another Accordion Daily channel, you said.
Yeah, Cordilleran Daily. As I said, I still continue that because it's where I promise that I'm going to support the charity here in school. Because they have the free and sponsor, but they only give it like quarterly. Sometimes they don't give. So they just wait for the money that I give. So before I didn't show because I only give the money. And it's up to the coordinator to because there's no schooling, right? There's no schooling. So I don't know how they give the how they give the is it in food packs as well or
Mm-hmm.
relief? I just give the money and it's up to her to give it to the people. Ngam ti sa Ilocano
Mm.
nga kwa naunig jay Ilocano nga kwa.
Ilocano nga nakatangtangken at syempre dimakil kami ngamin ijay Cagayan.
Ah.
Ngam ni sister ko, yang sister ko dagjay ag naijay Spain isuna.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's very difficult to make because I'm one in Islam and my sister is Christian. I
I'll be
have
back. Gotta go to the bathroom.
fighting between of my religion. That's why I don't want to connect them.
But
I don't want to
why?
ask.
My brother is Muslim as well, but it's not an issue. We have to respect that. Like example, if my brother come home, my dad, he asked my dad to visit him. He's not allowed to eat or something like that to tag, and he's not allowed. So he has to respect. My dad has to respect him. And so when also my brother come home and see that they must have my dad must butcher pig, he has to respect because it's in our culture,
Yeah.
but he doesn't want to see it.
Ah, you have family. You have family for Islam?
Muslim, yeah, my brother, very devoted.
Come on
Oh,
back.
from where you are? Working in Philippines or what? In
No, he's in
Saudi Arabia?
Saudi, engineer, yeah, engineer in Saudi.
Egypt, yeah. I want to share
Engineer
my
in
my feeling about of when I embrace Islam. I'm so blessed. I'm so very blessed. I think I didn't blame of Christian because I'm Christian before. But when I'm here now, I feel my religion is Islam is very, very nice for me. I'm so blessed. And I want to shout of Allah.
Mhm.
I'm so blessed, really.
Hmm.
I think whatever
Yeah,
religion we have is just
yeah.
so
That,
uh
because some people in Philippines they said because you are a Muslim as you are not good. No, don't think
Hmm.
about that. That's why I have my family. My family in California.
mhm,
They against for me. They hate for me because I'm Islam. Because no, I don't care. Whatever
mhm,
they don't want to talk to me and then they throw me, it's okay.
mhm,
God is love for me. Really.
Hmm.
I fight
Well, here's
about
one
that.
thing.
My family, not my cousin there, my auntie, everybody against for me because I'm becoming Muslim. But I don't care. My
Hmm.
life. No one can tell me this is yours, this is do it. No. I'm.
that's your
But
Hmm.
no one can force me, no one can force me to become Muslim.
mhm,
Yeah.
I'm
that's your
alone
choice.
because I see how about very, very nice. My employer, they all of my madam side, they all good, really,
Hmm.
very nice. I'm so proud. I'm 15 years of my employer.
Wow, 15 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, one employer only,
Hmm.
one family only, but they good.
Hmm.
They treat me like a family.
Hmm. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm so proud. Really, thanks to Allah.
Hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why some people they said like that. Islam Muslim is not good. No, don't tell like that.
Mhm.
I have a lot of my friend Christian. They said you are like that, like this, like no. Don't judge. Don't
Yeah.
judge me because you don't know me.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why
when it comes to
I'm so
religion,
happy.
I really
Yeah,
don't
our
have
religion,
any
like, is, I don't know,
our
man.
own. We have our
It's good
own
to have different
belief.
religions, but then
That
it, then it causes
religion,
fights between people.
yeah, the
It does.
religion can
Like,
guide you.
if you ever
Yeah,
start talking about
religion.
religion, someone's gonna start a fight with you and start
I don't
No.
arguing.
care what kind of sect you have, what
Yeah.
kind of religion you have. It's a matter of respect of
You
who
know.
you believe in,
Yeah.
of who is there.
Whatever you are,
Yeah,
Hmm.
whatever you
Yeah.
are, or you Christian or what, but the most
You're
especially is your
Buddhist, or
respect.
yeah. Hmm.
Respect to the people.
Yeah. We're all human
Yeah.
beings. Yeah.
hmm
Even like example, I'm Muslim, and then I'm the bad for people. I don't respect to the people. I'm lie to the people like that, and then I bullying to the people. No, that is not good.
Mhm.
That is not good. So
Yeah.
the best is the respect. Even you are, sometimes they said you are like this, like that. No, treat the people like you want to treat the people good, because if you treat the people good, they will give you back treat good also. That's
Yeah,
why.
I mean, yeah,
That's right.
give somebody
Yeah.
respect and you get respect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
How
not that
about
hard. I mean,
if
everybody
you
goes, "Oh,
not
it's
respect me?
not hard to
How
respect
can I
somebody."
respect you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah, they don't
I
give you
don't want to
respect,
respect
and
you because you are not respect me.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, just common sense is like not that hard to respect somebody. I mean, everybody
Mm-hmm.
goes, "Oh, I don't," you just like even if you don't like the even if you don't like the person, you can at least respect him. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's one thing about like if you get into like religious talk, yeah, it's not that doesn't always turn out good because someone's going to start an argument. You know what I mean? It's like that's why a lot of people on YouTube don't talk about like religion on their streams because it'll cause an argument, and then they don't want to have like you know it shouldn't, but it does because that it's just like people think their religion is right and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And like you guys all pray to some type of god. You know what I mean? So it's like what well, you know what I mean? It's like well, why judge other people's religion?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not only the religion you, but only you have religion and then you do good. Because, example, some people, she said, because I'm Muslim. Even they all Muslim, they are Muslim, but they not do good to the
Mm-hmm.
people.
They're not a good.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not a good. Well, they're like they don't believe in. They're Muslim, but they're not really a Muslim. Is what you're
Mm.
saying. They don't preach the good part of the religion.
Yeah.
They don't. I don't know how to explain it. They don't. Like it's like someone being a bad Christian. They believe in the religion, but then they judge people. It's like if you're in a
Yeah.
religion, you like in the Bible. Well, I'm not really religious, but like it tells you not to judge people.
Yeah.
And like any religion
Even
is, you
not
know,
in the religion, but
yeah.
your attitude. Everybody, your attitude is the good.
Hmm.
Your manners, you have manners, and then you respect to the people,
Yeah.
and then show your kindness to the people. You love the people,
Hmm.
not not because of, because some people, they said, uh, good manners.
Hmm.
The manners is very very nice, right?
Yeah. And let's see.
I
Now I got a curious. That one Flor Fernandez says FFCI. What's that mean? Anybody know FFC? I'm kind of curious. FFCI Belgium.
I can
FM
explain.
Family
I
Clubbing.
can do. I
Oh, okay.
This is worldwide. That's why it's Belgium. She is in Belgium. That's why. And me, it's FFCI Cordillera. I'm here in the Cordillera. And of course,
Oh, okay.
for Ma'am Zindagi Life, she's in
No, I don't tell people they're in Belgium.
No, I'm here
Mhm.
in Lebanon.
Yeah.
But
Lebanon. Sorry.
yeah, but I'm alone. And no one can my friend. I'm alone to silent
Ah,
defender. Oh,
walang
Mhm.
kasama
yeah.
ng Lebanon? Then
No,
stand
no,
for
no, no, no,
Lebanon,
no.
I Lebanon.
I'm alone. Yeah. Since
Mhm.
day one, I see FLM in
Yeah.
YouTube and FB. I share to my employer. I told her, look this, look this, give rice and vegetable and everything. Wow, he said like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he only one. He only want to do that. That
Yeah.
time, the pandemic time, only he,
Mm-hmm.
FLM,
Yeah.
FLM only. No wearing mask, even in the crowded street.
Mm-hmm.
He is alone. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That is March. I think it's March. Begin to walk in the street.
Mm-hmm.
When I see first time, oh my God, she's very. I don't like him. I don't like him because like that is very like I think I don't know what can I feel my feeling before because my friend she told me look Marcos is giving rice, giving kalabasa, squash like that. Whoosh! I don't Shuhaida like that. Shuhaida min haida yani speak in Arabic like this. What kind of people are of FLM? I like I can't believe really I can't believe
Mm-hmm.
before I can't believe yeah. But thanks God because my province also receive one 10-wheeler rice.
Oh, that's good. So
Yeah.
what what's your province?
Uh, Cagayan Valley.
Oh, okay. I've heard of it. I don't know. I'd have to look at a map to find out exactly where it is because I know where like
A lot of
Mindanao, Cebu, Baguio,
uh,
Manila is,
uh,
Siquijor,
you know
Duguay,
you,
Calauan. Yeah, by just off the top of my
you know
head.
a lot of beach now in Cagayan Valley. Very nice now there. Have resorts now
Mm-hmm.
in Philippines. Yeah, in my province have resort now. But now it's closed because lockdown about the corona because the
Mm-hmm.
corona is
Yeah.
lockdown now. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a lady that tried to speaking of stuff. It's this lady that I'm good friends with. Where we're like, I call her sister. She calls me Kuya. She was trying to do a stream in her local mall in Austria, and
Mm.
the security stopped her. Said she couldn't stream in the mall, and then she had to stop her stream. Says, "Yeah, Kuya, I turned off my live. It's not allowed in the mall to take video. The security stopped me doing." She said doing it, so she can't stream in the mall. They're trying to do a mall stream, and the security shut her down. What? First time I've heard of that.
Mm. Uh, I'm going down first because time to pray and then
Okay.
take care and may Allah bless you all.
Yep.
See you.
Yep. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Kapsat. Thank you,
Yep.
Kapsat.
Yep.
Where is
Bye.
my Kapsat? Bye. See
I
you.
don't know. She's muted, but I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's not muted, but she's doing something.
She
Oh,
making mute.
yeah.
Yan.
No, she's not mute this time. You would see the little mute sign and then the little black box. It's their profile pictures in. You'd see a microphone with a slash through it. So no, she's not muted.
I think he's still not finished his food, the noodles. He still
Yeah.
not finished the noodles.
Yeah. She was drinking milk too. She was drinking milk.
Yeah.
The,
He
the,
still
the
not
carton of
finished the
milk.
food. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Take care.
Bye.
Uh, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too. Yep.
Yeah, bye bye.
You still there, Lucy? Lucy, your name all your name like the Lucy name all reminds me of that old television show from the 50s. I think it was from the 50s. I know it was in the 50s, like maybe early 60s. I Love Lucy. Ricky Ricardo, I'd go, Lucy, I'm home. Lucy, because he was an Italian guy. Lucy, I'm home when he'd come home from work on that show. It was a funny show. That's like a classic TV show. Like, and then Lucy had her own, like, she had like a comedy sketch show after that too, the Lucy show, I think. But she was funny. The Christmas special is really funny. I love Lucy Christmas special. Pretty funny. She's like a legendary comedian, Lucille Ball. She's been dead for years now. She's been dead since like the 90s, I think. But she's a legend. An American comedic legend.
Hello, Brother Brett.
I can barely hear you.
Hello.
Here we go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, my dog.
Oh.
Oh,
What's his name again?
Mako, my dog.
Oh, Mako.
Mako, yeah, my dog. Zindagi left. I didn't.
Yeah. She said bye.
Ooh, sorry.
She said bye. She said bye a few times, trying to see if you were there.
No, I just went out for a bit. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So what you been talking? Di ko na. It's already, what time is it? You're not going to do live, Brett?
It's for me. It's 7:48 a.m.
Yeah, it's
on Thursday.
You're not going to. What are you going to do at this time?
I don't know. To go on more live streams, and right now I've been looking at it sometimes. I'm watching one of the big golf tournaments in the United States. The PGA Championship is on right now. They started it like an hour and a half ago or something.
Okay. So now I'm going to react a video that I'm going to upload in my other channel. Maybe you already
okay.
I Cordillera and Daily FLM. You can visit if you want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do live stream there after maybe 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. after the live stream in the mansion.
You live stream a lot.
In the mansion. Yeah, I have to complete the watch hours.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, like I didn't have to stream as much as I did, or nobody has to. They want to do it. I mean,
I know.
Everybody thinks they have to do it. It's like you want to do it. You know.
Of course.
No, nobody has to do anything they don't want to do.
You know, even before I keep on doing live stream, right? Nobody can stop me. I do live streaming 24/7.
Well, no, yeah, kind of. When I first met you, you'd only do like one live stream a day.
Yeah. Right. So thank you so much, Brother Bet. You came again, and
You're welcome. Anytime. I'm available to come up. I can, because there's so many people, man. It's like you get to a certain point where I sub to so many people, and then I'll have multiple people doing live panels at the same time, and I'm like, who do I choose to go on? This one today, maybe this one tomorrow, and sometimes I can catch them if they don't stream. Like if you end, like when you end, and then I can maybe go on someone else's panel for a while because they're still streaming. Because I know a couple other people that are streaming right now too, that are doing panels.
Yeah. Post live. You can go live stream.
I haven't been doing live as much. I just like.
What happened?
No, then I just don't have a desire to do. I don't know. Just don't really. People go, when are you gonna go live? I go, I don't know. At a certain point, I was doing 7 hours practically every other day for free, and like, I don't know, a year almost, or a little over a year. Actually, yeah, a little over a year. I was doing pretty much 7 hours every other day. I'd do 8, 9, 10, 12 sometimes, and then I would be up after that, going to people's live for like a day, even sometimes day and a half, and I'd be like, oh man, and then and then I go on other people's panels. After I do mine, I go on other people's panels or other people's streams. I still go on other people's panels. I was on a ladies panel yesterday,
Yes.
or a couple people's panels yesterday. I was on Bill Burnad's panel for like probably an hour and a half. Then I was on another ladies panel for probably like an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did one stream. When I was on, actually, I was on three people's panels yesterday. I was on Bill Burnad's. Then I went on Rona Vlogs, and then I went on Celestial Galeria Vlogs panel for like a couple hours. And then Rona did the one where she streamed Eurovision. It's like a singing competition.
Yeah.
What they do is they're I guess they're doing the semifinals. I didn't know what Eurovision was, but they do they have people come on there and sing. They take
About competition
10 people from each semifinal and then they do a final. It's kind of weird. They take so many people and they put them in the finals, but they take them from different countries. There was like somebody from, oh God, there's somebody from,
It's like it's like also the here in the Philippines, like it is Filipinas Got Talent. It's also like Asia Got Talent, but it's all about the singing competition. Here
hmm,
is the competition here. Oh, I forgot.
yeah, but it's Eurovision kind of different. Eurovision is,
Yeah, it's
it's of course it's a singing competition, but it's like there's a lot of production that goes into it, and all the people come out and they like really dressed up in like a get up, and then they have a lot of like flashing lights and like a thing on a screen, and then it's more of a production than it is actually like the singing competitions here. They just go out on the stage and sing like The Voice and like
yeah, the
America's
voice.
Got Talent has some singers on it that go on there and perform, but it's like a variety talent show, talent competition. And then like there's also America's Got Talent, or not America's Got Talent, but American Idol. And they just get out there and sing. There's none of this flashy like these. Where I was watching the Eurovision, this lady was showing. She showed like a few of the performances on her stream, and it was like people have backup dancers, and they're in elaborate outfits, and they have like these lasers going off, and they come out and do these they come out and they have like props on the stage and stuff sometimes. And then like there's one guy was singing, he was dancing around. They had a guitar player and a drummer. This guy that hit it's like this electronic drum, and he barely was even using it. And the guitar player wasn't even playing the guitar. It was just a prop. I'm like, come on. If you're gonna bring an instrument, at least play it. You know what I mean? And she wanted us to do like reactions to these people. So me and this other guy were on her panel, and and this other lady too, Celestial Galeria Vlogs, and we were like reacting to it. I'm like, I'm not really into this, man. I want to if I'm gonna go to watch somebody sing, unless they're a super good dancer and they're a singer, I want to see them show. If there's a singing competition, I want to see them show off their vocal talent. You know, just go out there and sing. Just come up on stage with a microphone and sing. You know what I mean? I don't want all this elaborate, like, because it distracts you from their voice sometimes, you know, on those singing competitions. And I know they have like, what they call in the Philippines. There's a few singing competitions in the Philippines. There's one that this radio station hosts. They do it on YouTube. I was watching it on YouTube for a little bit. There's one stream of it. And they have people come up and they introduce themselves and stuff, and then they like sing whatever they want to sing. And then
Yeah.
they'd have the three people on panel vote on who they want to who they think's the best. And then they'd have the ones that are televised on TV. Like I think they have a version of The Voice
Yeah.
in the Philippines too.
Uh,
I know a lady that actually tried out for a competition show and didn't make it because she goes, then they took two males that weren't as good as me over me. What she said. And her name is Miss Ella Segovia. If you know who she is, you might know her. She's a really good singer. She sings like Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey and like Celine Dion.
mhm.
And she can do like the vocal runs where you go really low with your voice, really high, and like do the variation in your what do they call it, your octaves of your voice,
Mhm.
all that stuff. She's like really good.
Yeah. All right. So thank you so much, Brett. I have to edit the video.
Okay, so I'll
Thank you
probably
so
see
much
you tomorrow because.
again. Yeah.
But thanks for having me on the panel.
Oh, thank you so much. I I really
You're
appreciate
always
it
welcome,
so much.
sis. I love you, and I'll always be your supporter because
Thank you so
you're
much.
a friend, not just I don't come for your content. Tell you the truth, like I come to support you as a friend,
Thank
and
you.
then my younger sister, so I'll always support you. And then by everybody in chat, I don't know really most of you, but because you guys are all FOM supporters,
I know, I know. Thank
but
you so
I
much
know the
for
diehard people that
being real.
like I met Sean Williams on your stream. I met Jacob and Annette Van Dillen on your stream. I met
Nice.
um
Heidi,
Mary Yumi from your stream.
Mary,
I met
Yummy.
Terry from your
Love.
stream. A Cobra 456, and he hasn't been that active on YouTube lately. I've only
Oh,
seen
I
him.
haven't seen him.
I
No,
haven't
he's
seen him for
not.
like a few weeks, but being very active. I only seen him maybe like one stream here or there, maybe like every other day or every few days now. I don't know what. Maybe he's just busy working. I think he might be working again
Mm,
because when I met him, he wasn't working. He was already like because he's a oh you probably know about Terry. He's a contractor. He's self-employed, so he builds houses and installs pools.
yeah.
And so he was living in France for a long time, for like a year and a half without, or 2 years
Yes,
without any
yes,
work, almost 2 years
he.
without any work. And so he moved back probably like 4 or 5 months, 5, 6, something like that. He moved back to the UK again, and
Yeah.
he said he needed work, and I think he's living in someone's basement or something. I don't even know, or something like that. He's living in someone else's house. And then so I think maybe he started working again, is why he's not as active on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
because he's a self-contracted employer,
Mm-hmm.
and so of course he needs work because he can't retire, even though he's like 62 or 63 or whatever. I don't exactly remember, but he still needs work to live. And then
Exactly.
he's selling his property, and it has like I think it has 3 buildings on the property. It has two houses, a little bit big, like a small house, and then a medium-sized house, and it has a yoga studio on his property. So last time I heard was probably like last month he was selling it because
Wow.
he needs the money pretty much.
Oh,
So yeah.
oh yeah. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Brett. And
bye sis, I'm out. Bye everybody in chat.
yeah.
Brett is out.
Thank you for your time. See you.